Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. The renegade there, the man when afraid, man in the wilderness. Keep between and this one, you know, tablet. All right, so every day, if you pass in there, you can see the picture more is a land grab, right? So, Tova Hamilton, Chajuna minister in the ministry, tourism. Where you see them, look, the seaside and them thing, there's a land grab going on, you know, it's going on St. Thomas and all over the place, right? But she depend that, and the liar, Julliet Mair, was signing the court order where she see, I don't know about the demolition. She's a Jlp liar. Yeah, and she depend board, she depend the same board where she had the junior minister. And then they have the tourist minister too. So she depend the board. I'm going to show you, remember me have the thing them to show you. Them appoint her to board, government board. And by the way, she depend on the board too. She depend on the Jlp board. So you tell me now, you're assigned that and then you know it's a land grab. More on them come and say something else now. So when you open this, it will show you so them people are them not easy, non-tile, you know. See? Because this woman depend other boards, you know. Other boards. See? So it's a land grab. This is a land discover farm. I hate this. All right, let me show them says a land grab. I can't believe I hate this. So it's overhead shot this, I hate this. All right, good. So let me show that overhead shot too. It's a land grabbing of people. So it's the place start build up. And Andrew only can't deny that again, you know. So I'm going to show you, say the liar, because you can't see who she signed this sign up. But the liar will sign it work depend them board. Yeah, bless up, we say Paula. Yes. Depend the board. Can you believe this? And then you know, say in a 2010, you know, so them call the housing minister. Them watch it. Them call Dr. Crab. And then fight to the government never take it for the people them. A land grab. You see? You see what them do? People of Jamaica forget serious. So big nasty fish at this. He might get paid or not just get crapper. When him send out garbage, them run out and put out garbage, so them are muddy water. There is no money for muddy the water, brother. And sisters, nothing. There's nothing for muddy the water. So me want, let me make sure to have this. Because I see the overhead. Just look how the place here. When you look overhead, and I'll show you say it's a real land grab. This I will show you. Say this, that piece of stretcher is a land grab. Jesus Christ. Me have to show you this. Right? But in the meantime, I'm going to start showing you this right now. So this are watch the lady, watch the liar name. This coming like SSL, you know. SSL boss put pan things to, you know. When him get into the money there in a 2021. Because remember the other guy kick up on boat to the pan boat, Jlp boat. She had known Jlp too, you know, by the way, you know, the liar, you know. Because she not just depend this, but she represent Mike Henry already in a delegation of China. You hear this? So you think so she know it all go up and I sign something and nobody know. She depend on the board of the tourism board. The tourism board when they want to build up the whole around the side and she had the junior minister and Lollipop Jar him the minister. Eh? Look on this. Let me show you this. Let me show you the board first because I know we're on us so we not do tabloid non-tal. Right? So let me show you the board. Yeah? Look at the up this liar, alright. Draw for the board. So when I board and sit upon other Jlp board too, other government boards. Look, let me show you the whole board. See that? Tourism Ministry. Look. Screen. Look. Just go and look on your screen. Watch out. Look there. move. Hold on, not see that. That video that we want to play. Hold on. See the board up. More, you look at the name, them good enough. Look. Julliet Mair. May I show you such a liar, okay? She signed the order where you see the police go in. Tourism, look, this alone give the Andrew. Andrew said, I'm not know, you know. Not all, you know, people. May I show him say more than no. Because the minister, them, your administration, you was a part in a 7 to 11. Yeah? And you know, you lie. The government of Jamaica, look on this now. Board directors, look. JP, all right, look on this. Donovan, but that's a good to me, I never call out them people a name. But that one I talk about. She signed it. Julliet Mair. You see her? You see she up on the board. Make them put out that and you see there? See the board there? Board of directors. See that? Ministry of Tourism. And by the way, see her name there. So when you hear them I say them get court order, remember she a liar and two of a liar, right? Yeah? And remember, she's a Jlp member. She, what me just tell you say, the order of October says she sign it. But she on the board in tourism. And tourism, I want them to promote and land grabbing and going over. See? This is what them to promote and land grabbing. I'm going to show you the piece of land with them mash up. I'll show you the piece of land with them mash up. Eh? Them know what them are doing now. Because them think of is that money. See? I hear the lady say her father would never do this. Would never do it. Them live there before the world place and before the certain big thing. But when you see overhead, and you see when they're near them, you know, so them want them forget, whoa, see there? Let me show you why them do this, a land grabbing. Let me show you how close it there to the beach and to the other things them, and you know, so them want it. Look, yes, Cooper's pen, land grabbing. Cooper's pen, land grabbing. So that lady that want me just show you. Andrew Honest. Now, she has served on the board. And let me get someone on the lady too. Let me get someone on the liar woman there. So the liar woman there, she served, she was a special advisor to Mike Henry. Who? She went to China in 2017 on behalf of him. She was a special advisor to Mike Henry. Now, you assign that and you're going to tell me, say, Andrew, sit down and say, hey, we don't know nothing, be a still crab. Sit everything I push out. I lie him and tell the whole Jamaica, you know. The man I look power and tell me straight lie. And then have some little bugs will follow him and put out garbage. The first thing them do attack Mark Rolling and Bunting. And the one of them jump up, yes, I know him alone. See? You hear this? Mr. She was an advisor to Mike Henry. And she went to China with him in 2017. Yeah? As a matter of fact, she was also on the AAJ board in 2021. I remember you can imagine, and she that, yeah. She don't labor, yeah, she one of them, you know. Yes. Yeah. So can you imagine now? Who she filed for the government? No. She just get up and file. She up on the board right now, no, tourism board. When Tova Hamilton and she the junior minister. And they told them a liar, you know. She a liar too. But she no know. What go on? People stop make them chicken, no man. Everything out of the man, them out a lie. But them not understand, you know. Remember, you know, you have to go through, you have to do the whole of this, and the evidence are there. All them are trying to do it, make it high, but you know, we have to try it out. Me just show you. So we see up on the board. She can't deny it. Same like how Castle they put on board in 2021. She did the on AAJ board. Yeah? That's over the airport. She did the on board there. Yeah? She was an advisor for Mike Henry. She followed him. Go to China too. She a filed that and none of them, and the Prime Minister don't know when she's a member. And she depend on the board of tourism. Where them want the tourism. But you come and tell people garbage. Let me tell you, that's how we're not good enough. Because, you know, when you get up and do land grabbing, and you don't tell like, and then by the way, them attack PMP, them have RGR use it. Some straighted something. About 2012, RGR fire them. RGR is a decent station, do decent thing. Don't make them stop down the Jlp work. Them for whole government accountable, but them attack up for the government. I use the people in radio station attack up for government and them TV. Yeah? Observe the same thing you have some of them in that work for Jlp. Not for whole government accountable. But them are part of the scheme. Them are part of the scheme. Right? So them can't tell me not bother lady. I put up something. I put her back up, you know. See that? See how there? See her name there, you know. Julliet Mair, attorney at law. She filed that Cooper's pen. Yeah? Where them see. I don't never have no about no them, but she filed that in a court. The Cooper's pen. Yeah? She depend the board. I'm showing them earlier. A matter of fact, see at the board this. Put it up back. Fear name that, but remember, say I see the on the board there, yeah? See the tourism board. No make them fool, you know. See, look, similar to scroll the top, look. No see that. See that? I tell me who know the junior minister. You know what that had people, hey, this speak value, you know, because at over Hamilton and the junior minister, so you know, see the on the board, you know, they must rap down. And this lady is a member. One of them member. We know this. You understand? Yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. So, sit up on the board, tourism board. But Andrew calling to him no minister, we don't know nothing. When you look at the whole army and the police, them run out on the people, them. Eh? Let me show the area how it look over here. Let me show you the area. It's a land grabbing, you know. So them have them plans. Let me show you the area over here. Cooper's the land grabbing. Voila. Let me show you this now. See? Don't make them come out, come tell you nothing, you know. Because we keep it real one of this. See? Cooper's pen, land grabbing. Let me just push up this. Yeah? Them people are dangerous too, you know. Them people are, when I say dangerous, them people are dangerous, man. See if I hit this. No, we don't want to see that one, they want to see overhead, I hit this. All right, look how the players took people, look here. Stop. You saw the beach and the thing down, hotel and everything. You see that stretch there, this time mash down. Road there, so. You see it? Prime here, and now when they turn prime here because they may bill. Then kind of hotel and thing they close. So this is what them do. Yeah? Them definitely want them off. So this is what them do. See that? Look here. You see the place look? Nobody, yeah. See that? You so close to that to the look there. See you tell them that, see that? So you know what? See that? When you can't, you see it? Yes. You can't see it. So you see now through the road, them that weird everything that they know, them definitely know want to get rid of them, you know. See it? See that? So a land grabbing them do, you know. Yeah. So when you see it like this, you see why them do this. I remember, you know, tourism minister behind this art too, you know. Andrew One is behind it hard. See? See there? Just look where them big building, them tourism there, them hotel and thing there. You see it? And right in front of you, so look at them look up to, yes. Then people say all the road go so everything make off. I just move them now and start selling them land they're expensive. And look on the beach. So when them get now, they might get land grabbing. You see, Andrew can't tell me nothing. See that? This tell you why that happened. See there? You said that stretcher look nice now? This is sure land grabbing. Yes. And surely Andrew, the whole government have them footer and everything in this. Andrew lighting can't lie no more. Yes? The woman, the liar, Julliet Mair signed the court order where them say them have court order. She a JLP member. She up on the board, JLP board. She was an advisor for Mike Henry. She followed in 2017 go to China. 2021, them put her up on AAJ board. Yes. You understand? Yeah. And that's him I do, man. Him not easy. Them put her up on board. See? We could just look back on this. And then two of her, when the woman good, they put on board, you know, and them a liar together, you know. She says she don't know what going on and she never know and them never know. By the way, Dr. Crab, because we come show you, say the man, the liar, they right Dr. Crab, for buy it, for the people that make them buy it. Him turn that down. The whole Andrew know about it, you know, 100%. But this is how I'm lie. This is how I'm lie. A matter of fact, let me use something and tell Andrew honest. As long as you have the Security Council on the Andrew, them give you update at the Prime Minister. So you don't know and then you put your eye on this and if them have a concern or something, them have to update you, brother. You're lying. You understand? You tell them what to do. Them come up with them idea. You sit down with them. And you come out and with your bare face like you know, see you're punking a brother. See? You can and you have some people that call people squat. Let me tell you this. Even if you out of your whole of your siblings them, you maybe make it out and go buy a house. I live a foreign. Remember, you have siblings. Me not ask you. Where I live on land, them do have no title. Whether your mother side or your father side, even in a town. Because you're born at some yard that don't have Knoxville and all about, and you live in a that, you come to your granny who all that. You never know, so the original one of them dead and your granny didn't rent it. And then them automatically, through them have the money, them live there 50, 60, 70 years. Nobody don't know about this, the original dead. You know who know about this? And when you have criminal prime ministers and government want to vote in, them look upon the whole of these things and say, and no tax now appear. That place I can't build up. Make we take it and them take it. You hear what Rosa said? You hear what Rosa said? Don't get so what that ever do. Kind of people that move up, you know. She said, I sell the land there. I have to play that. I have to play Rosie. I have to play Rosie. I have to listen back Rosie when she talk about Donovan and thief in Donovan. Not my saying. That's a counselor. Who know him? Yeah? That's a counselor. So me want to play that. Before I play that, make me play this. So me play about this. So it show me say this is a land grab. It show me them one on the place that's so. Yeah. See there? Yes, as them class road them in a niceness, you know. So then people look on them people and say, I iron place every get them out for this, you know much money for this. We have to move them. See, this Andrew doing. Yes. See that? And by the way, people, you must know him well planned for them, you know. That no one in the pandemic, in the hurricane, see the people them get trapped, but them get them here. So him put them up, because them not buy them and get them. Him put them up, if you know when you lift them down your house them, and then you go look peace, can I move them, you know. You might relocate them and get the land. That theme plan is. No two way about it. Remember me tell you this. Yeah? Theme plan is I forget that. They want to move them off. Land grabbing. And they want to try that with St. Thomas. St. Thomas people, made them talk about land price and go up. Nobody now go to St. Thomas so. So they want to drop a hotel up there too. And then your thing done, because they want to taking away things from you. When nobody never even look at, never even look at. Yeah? The man are going bad, him not do Jamaica, him have been himself. And him call about them. The whole of the minister, them you know, everybody have land and house, you know. Space of time since they're going, you know. Every single, who have it. And that with them, you know, they move things. Because them have some jackass. Especially the digital age where they make a put up. See? So me could have known, so you have relative. In the same predicament. And then me, they have to make Andrew them go take them land. And not say nothing about call people squatter. You call people squatter in Jamaica. Chinese come and get too much you call land over 700. Get that. Billows, them are right. I build them on everything. Yeah? But our people can't live in peace. Why you never give the people them 700 acre? Yeah? Continue. The views alone tell you the ulterior motive. Nice place. See there? Look there. When you see that this, see, it show you why they want it. It's simple. It show me why they want it. See there? Yeah. Yeah, it show me. Yes. You see that door? Eh? Watch it. So, you see why they want to do that? See why they want it. They want to make it a nice trip now, you know. Then people can't afford it, and then they make a bag of money. All the man, remember, you know, Pump Valls go to Portland, you know. And remember, he never even live at Portland, but they also remember Portland unbelievable. Who live at Portland no live so. I remember them make him live so, you know. They can just rub the about and post mouth and post them post and no sense. Some of them 2 foot post down in a buff B and them place and no sense. Man come on here when you look at live like billionaire. Well, them turn billionaire and you don't have nothing. See? Yeah. See, I don't know for black people, man. And when you look around this, you see, because when you look on it like this, you think, say, they mean not some wilderness. No. When you look side of it, you see the road, you see it's there. You see why them want this up. See? I'm going to draw back for this. All right, so when you see it like this, you don't see like some bush them in. Say that, say them why. But when you take the aerial view now, you see why them up to land grab, the government. All of them up to it. Let me see this.
Also threatening to bring legal action against the state accusing it of breaching their constitutional rights. Lead attorney Donovan Collins told our news center that he intends to bring legal action against the state and the police high command over what he insists was the illegal detention of more than a dozen men prior to the demolition exercise early Tuesday morning. The lawsuit will be filed in the Supreme Court tomorrow.
So we have completed taking instructions from the men who were arrested by the police in Cooper's Pen, Trelawney, right? We have instructions to file the claims against the state for false imprisonment and other breaches of the men's constitutional rights. So certainly we'll be filing the claims by the latest tomorrow.
The residents contend that members of the security forces invaded the community in the wee hours of the morning and arrested most of the men before the demolition team entered the community. The police said the men were detained for processing and later released. More than 20 homes were destroyed in the exercise, which has sparked public outrage.
Well, the man them can do wicked thing here. I'm Mr. Sir Mark Bowling, yes, sir.
I'm visiting the Cooper's Pen community today at the invitation of Mr. Dennis Meadows and the team in North Trelawney. We know that this particular piece of land has a long history and a complicated legal history. And my role here is not to try and get to the bottom of that today. But what has happened here is a calamity, a humanitarian calamity. And the first priority must be to restore the lives of the households who have had their homes destroyed yesterday. The government has brought some tents and provided.
Remember, you want to know the difference? You want me to tell you the difference? Let me stop this. You want me to tell you the difference still here? All is like a million times wicked and Melissa not wicked, you know. Melissa is a storm. No, when them say I, you know, farm boy I, but not original I like you, a human being. I do some other nature that. So anyway, it does I run on a truck with the breeze that blow and everything, and I take it. So if you run on it, you know, you have the little thing there, if it's strong, it no move it and thing. But no, Andrew them know what them do. Melissa never, I hear the difference. Andrew like a million times looking at Melissa. Because and destruction, when the man made destruction, no man, you're wicked. Melissa just run over and something now we and everything mash up, right? Because you know how we and everything there. No bad intention, I just that it did it for you know to clear things. And back in the days when certain things never did, you have some dead tree and some weak tree, things like that blow them when things grow back and things are just nature. But Andrew no. Andrew government sit down and target the people there. Yeah? Andrew have hand, foot, and head. Yeah, in my brain to think I do a B-side brain. And them so evil that them going to cut people out of them bed and lock them up, them and them, and fling out the baby and the mother, them and the sick people, and use and carry bulldozer from where it come from, and carry man from where them come from and destroy the people them, wreck them, and then come and say them no know when I lie I tell. Even the liar was signing it upon the tourism board with Tova Hamilton. Remember, from sitting upon the tourism board, you know it's a Tova Hamilton and the one of them in contact, and she's a liar too. And she's a Jlp member. So I lie Andrew I tell again. Yeah? You couldn't be an advisor for Mike Henry and Andrew know you. Yeah? He was a minister. Yeah? And go because the government, for him carry and you go and him go to China, but that tell. Yeah? You couldn't put on the AA and the AAJ board. That means the one of them know you. You work right there. And then you have file something and them no know. You will never do that. I like them are telling them are idiots, you know. Yeah? Julliet Mair. She work with them. She depend on them both. She was an advisor to Mike Henry. Yeah? See? So all them boy them that come and tell me these things now. Yeah? This bad. Let me go on this Sir Mark Walling.
Other very interim forms of assistance, and it's a start. But the permanent relocation of those who have been displaced in consultation with them on lands where they can permanently settled in a decent living condition is critical at this time, and the government must proceed. The matter of lands falls directly under the portfolio of the Prime Minister as Minister of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development. All of the...
You notice, back then, no Prime Minister don't go pull up the minister that control the land. And to definitely, although you see what I do, and make sure control the land. That not by accident. That not by no accident. He makes sure everything when it touch land under him portfolio. Yeah? Everything when it touch land. Him can go look for your land title and if it have title and nothing, you know, and use some things and remove things. A matter of fact, see Anjo, South Korea. Let me show, I remember me not do tablet. So South Korea, look here. I'll show you something. Show you this, you know. This is just Andrew style. Yeah? I'm going to show you something. I'm going to draw this South Korea, right? Jamaica land. Land there. I have to find this and show you because him did not talk about South Korea. Yeah. Prime Minister Onis announced it up. Him the one, you have Serbia, not Serbia, like Mr. Richard Lemon there, Jamaica. And when Andrew Onis come out with this, yeah, it's a 1.42 billion, 9 million land administration capacity enhancement project. Not my word. And you know, I'm going to show the people there. Because something must miss, so not miss me. No. So let me draw it up quick. You know, I like talk, I like show me receipt. Prime Minister Andrew Willis announced the official launch of the 1.42 billion, 9 million land administration capacity enhancement project. See it there? Partner with South Korea, funded by the Korea International Cooperation Agency, yeah, to modernize Jamaica digital mapping land, administration, and titling system. Now, I want $1 billion and a about fund because they want to know every piece of land where them can scrape. Not to create land, remember, a money I push out and a about funded. No for him. If them are funded by them, get some land too. The whole thing them a land like everybody, you know, poor and needy. And the same poor, you know, them have all over them, you know. Them who vote for Andrew Willis, them a follow them fool your father. Well, enough of them I get wise up now. Yeah? But for see this guy, destroy the place. Don't do nothing. I use PR. And you want them I use PR, just tell me what for your toothpaste. How much you have flour and rice and milk and all of these things, basic item, your chicken back. And go measure it up back. In a 2015 and now, make him show the same basket, 2015 basket, and see if the money can do and buy away in the basket. Yeah, do that. Because your basket supposed to use now, and you're supposed to can pay a light bill. And by the way, the GCT is supposed to depend light because Mama P. Then put it on, Mama P, take it off. Then put it on back, right? And then move the threshold, the 350. and then blame PMP. And you know, say you can't blame administration for you sit down there, not even serious from a in a couple of months. You know. So it can't the two way, when I live off a lie. You know, first time, but last thing, even Siaga, where you see him talk to the New York Times, him tell us, this man do my band them belly. Him himself, when them interview him, tell us, well, the price of the thing then gone up to 75%. Him tell you. Because them never use, but last thing they say, them are criminal and not thief, but them not, the lie part, but him tell lie to you know. But when they touch like that now, I say, well, may I do this and it gone up because him, you know, one follow man the footstep. To tell you as is. So him tell you that part there and make you know, say, well, you know, go and put him from food stamp because it's hard. And you know, tell it things where you want to hear. Yes, and we, and then they make people, I print something, I put it out, but all right, can you imagine now? So me there Jamaica, and me go like dog, and then you put up that I'm look for my food, you get me miserable. You get mad. If you know everything where you put up, we are run the best hospital, and maybe me not feel good and go to hospital and not get through, and one bag of people when me know I go to the hospital, the same thing, no clinic. But that you say you do and you fix everything. It a show me hard. You could come work side of me. See? Continue to play so man go in yourself.
The land agencies of government fall under him. So he is in a position to expedite a solution to this crisis. And I'm calling on him to do so. Identify an appropriate location and make the necessary investments so that the people can be restored. That's the first issue. The second issue is the other households who are in jeopardy because the demolition was not complete yesterday and they have expressed an intention to return to complete it. Now, while the Cooper's Pen property has sections of it with formal titled houses, there is another section which has very well established homes, concrete structures, properly built, but are in jeopardy because they don't have title for that. The question is, what is going to happen to them? And I would call on the government immediately to begin a process of negotiation on their behalf to try and find a solution. The fact of the matter is that the last PNP administration did attempt to create a community under the Housing Act for these people. It was gazetted by the Minister of Housing. However, it was contested by the owner and the matter went to court, and in the Court of Appeal the matter ended and the community didn't get any form of protection from the court at that time. So it remains to the government to find a solution for them. And I'm calling on them to do so. And time is of the essence because, as we've seen, the methods being used by this particular, whoever's behind this arrangement are extreme. There's an allegation that the police were deployed in the wee hours of the morning. The young men were arrested and detained in jail in Falmouth until the afternoon. And during that period when they were away from the community, the demolition, supported by and protected by the security forces, took place. And as we know, elderly people have lost their homes, baby mothers, children who are going to school, etc., are all now in a very vulnerable condition. So the third point I want to make is a policy issue, and it relates to how private rights, as protected by the court, are enforced against vulnerable communities. There needs to be a mechanism to ensure that this sort of thing doesn't happen. We're seeing it too often, both on public land. There was Clifton, there was an attempt in Pleasant Hill, in the Wydasvale area, in, I believe, is it Albion in St. Thomas? Homes were also demolished, and here at Cooper's Pen. So both on the public and private sector side, where you're going to be demolishing homes of people where they're vulnerable, children, elderly, women, etc. It cannot just be that the law takes its course in a totally unregulated way without taking into account and balancing the needs, the rights, the constitution and otherwise, of the citizens who are impacted. I believe there needs to be an inquiry into this process of how land rights are enforced in this country against residents who have been long-standing on the property.
Yes, so Mike, you're right, you know. And you know, Andrew, Mike, you're right, you know, the one of them involved. Fine, I know that security too, you know, because remember, it was the housing, the same Dr. Crab, from 2011 to 27 to 2011. The people them go to him. I remember this is the letter. This is the, I could put up at the letter. So the man go to him, put up the letter. So when she said, the lawyer was saying, Mama put up about this for who are come. Let me just excuse market here a minute. But the lawyer was saying, Mikey, you see the lawyer, Trish, you see the lawyer was saying, where did they sign in the court order? She up on the board of tourism board in Mikey. See how see what's the name? Look. This is a tourism board, them are board of directors. Yeah. So I remember Tova Hamilton and she the Pasiaya. See there? Julliet Mair. See Julliet there? See Julliet pan the board there in Mikey. The tourism ministry, yeah, you know them have them board, right? And Julliet is in a and she signed it in a Mikey. Well on there. So tell me something now, Mikey. LMCE, tell me now. Tova says she don't know nothing. But she's the junior minister, that means she's not woman. The woman a liar, she's a liar too. Right? And the woman, them the pan board are served. This coming like when Andrew said no not about SSL. But you still input the oligarch pan board in 2021. This same liar woman was signed this. She was an advisor to Mike Henry. She fought him to China with him in 2017. And remember, she did on AAJ boat too, you know, in 2021. So the whole of them, and she that Jamaica Labour Party, you know, I remember. See? So them know her. Them have a palm boat. She's a liar. But yes, still, she signed this and nobody don't know and we don't know what. But yes, still the police coordinate. If you go catch the youth, you notice Andrew can't name the police and thing. When we look on the overhead view, it shows that them want it's a land grab. But Andrew too lie. And when you know, we know, him so lie, and through them always tell lie upon the PMP, but the truth will come up, you know. When you know, first him come out with scandal and propaganda. Yeah? So the first thing them do, them run out with Marky G name. Remember, you know, look here. The first thing him do for mud, the same mud, and in the mud in the water, you know, a fish headless giving these things. Fish headless. So first, I may have some other thing for showing upon this too. Right? Let me move this. Let me show you something now. So, let me see that one here. So, him come out from out of the water. Let me see this. All right, when I want to see the constabulary force, I want to see that one here. She, let me move this. The caveat no move. Let me put up the caveat. So, let me move this. So, we know that she, then can't tell me nothing. We know who sign it. Who do the file or court, the order. We know who. Yeah, Julliet, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Julliet Mair, as she the liar. Julliet Mair the liar. You understand? We don't know. You're not going to ask me that, you know. Because anything when I say, me don't know. All right, hear this. You know. Yeah, you know, Phillips. When me I do case, and you hear me tell you something, don't, you can't ask me something what me not say. Yes. You understand? Because I know me run that so me might think them different. Yes. You understand? Yes. So when you hear me tell you something, you know, them can't question it and assail it. So you can't ask me something like that. Me don't know about no liar, no liar, no need for go no Florida neither, you know. Certain thing me not follow, you know. Like the other day, them talk about dead man and dead and fight. Me no want to hear that. If me have something solid, me put it out. Me no bother even answer these things. We keep it real on. Them know my style. And you know my style, you know. Because when I go tell no lie upon him, when I guess I'm gonna go back. Me no do like, because me an investigative journalist. Me no do blogging. So me no what people say, me no run with that. My thing them have to come from solid source. Side of them. So me come here and say it have to be unassailable. You understand? So me not talk some things and run with that. Because sometimes some of the things that people put on everybody here when I say it are the same thing them do with Marky G. Them run out and when you look the whole lab, them run out and say the blogger them, he that blogger, Marky G own land and bulldozer down people place. And say, well, if you apologize, the whole of them run out same time. And me notice them love do these things. Them do it with Norman, man, that other one dark part father-in-law. And when you look, the whole of them run up and have to correct them for the 102-year-old like, and them, sister them don't know them history. But the party are not, they must chat. And when people love chat, you know, one man says something, and them hear it. Remember Andrew the this thing. Said you take something from Andrew and repeat it. You're just as guilty as Andrew is. Not a few more, never write yet. You understand? The truth must come out. Because if you demand the paper and they're going to court, everything has to come out, you know. And that them not understand, you know. You must have documents, so you can't hide. Them lock up the youth, them for go court and different lawyer, the lawyer separate up the case. And demand these things where you can't release. So we have to see them. You can't hide these things. If the government did not play clean, then that come and show you a long time. Let me show you this again now. So this to show you, this never remove. Look on the date. The caveat, this, you know. Let me show you the caveat. Look. See there? So let me show you some little things also. See there the caveat. Right? Yeah. Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just show sister. Me just thank you very much. Me just show it, man. Thanks. All right, see that? See the caveat and see the number there? And see when it filed, the first day of May 2012, Minister of Housing. Yeah? And when we look now, the dumps them are put up. See that? But here you want to know if the caveat. So them mash down the place. And see the caveat there. Look here. So we get a certified copy. This is the 13th of the 8th, 2026. Then mash it down 11th. So if the caveat still upon the place, this is trouble by itself, you know. So if the caveat still upon the place, oh, you mash down the people, them house. The government, which the Andrew Hollis never left the caveat. The minister, for land, not him. No. He go sit down upon land. Can you imagine? People don't see that conflict of interest. Your wife a bill. You a bill and then you sit down upon land, brother. That no look right. Anything but conflict of interest in the leave out. But he makes sure sit down upon that. Eh? See the caveat there, look on the date. So you mash up, remember when the caveat there, them can't do nothing with the land, you know. So Andrew the plan for God can't move this. So I'm like, if you move it, we're going to know, we're going to take it back and we're going to see it. But it never move when it mash up. It's 2 days after and see it. You understand? 2 days. See it. See it there? Yeah? Caveat still upon it, but they mash up the place. Eh? So him can't come and say, well, it there because she dried down and she see it too, you know. So we make sure get a copy of it. And it upon it. Yeah, man, greetings. Yeah, man. Finish here, bless up. See? So we make sure get a copy of it. Yeah? Yeah. Speaker of the House of Texas. Yeah. So we never now go there, so man. We are dealing with that down in Jamaica, yes. So we never now go there, so right? Because who down in Jamaica do this shit? Yes. All right. So we see what I want this because some money they pay and I can think we see what I want. All right. So we see the caveat. Now, what I want, let me say I can drop the boy, I can put the caveat right there. So. I say I can drop that one where they run out per market G. Where him, they could look for him. Let me look for that one I run out per market G. The first thing Andrew do in a war, in a propaganda war, he blame PNP. So them run out, the first thing he met them run out when I come tell like per market G. Yeah. And when them tell like per market, do one of them run out, hear them now? You never see smoke with them fool, you know. And a fish head, that's how them do it, you know. Oh, me know them talk themselves. Me play it, me have the record with one of them sit on a chat. Who call them and send them to attack people and do everything at him. Fish headless. Him get order from Andrew them. So the same, we couldn't ask the fish headless where they have gone out. We run up on ice and talk and they see the mini and them. So just look what them talk. When them send it out, you see the rest of them take. Hey, them fool your fart. Them stupid way as a lion part. Right? Look on this now. The boy run out, you know. And put out Mark, he said, don't care when you forget lawsuit. Look here. First him say Mark Golden do this. Look here. See me? Him and that one I work together. See what I'm saying so now? This is how Andrew him not condemn these things, you know. Andrew honestly live off of these things, because them people them have we run out and talk and do bullshit. So I'm saying, I recently made a post on my social media platform that opposition leader Mark Golden and Peter Bunting and proven are connected to Cooper's Pen lands and the demolition of the resident homes. Yeah? So I'm saying Mark Golden them and Peter Bunting them do this, you know. Can you let me tell you something now, people? I know the Jlp, remember them I talk about, remember people. These people work for Andrew on this criminal task force, where them have the sperm force or the creature force. Right? Yeah, them work for it. Right? Them say it, and not we. Me I'll play it, I want to hear it, not my word. No, not my word. Right? Them can come out and run with this. And you notice the criminal force not stop this. Yeah? None of them not say, not even Andrew one is himself. He make them want to fling it out and blame Mark Golden and said, same thing what I'm doing now. In a right name, Finsack. Because Finsack fix Jamaica, you know. I be garbage him talk. Andrew one is them. Right? So this guy run out and said this. Remember, Andrew them make him not come say this, you know. And Andrew, you are the head, so it stop with you. Your vice note the other day I said stop with Mark Golden. It stop with Andrew on this. So you can't go nowhere else at him at the head. I'm a tough fuck. Andrew said give directive to them. So when people go lower them figure high, you did hear it, right? Him say give directive, take out the propaganda and everything. Him do it. Remember, me have that pan tape, Andrew own this. I'm all accountable for this. But stop with him. Remember when him there, Mobi, and him come and say these things up more. So him tell them take out of it. You know, the propaganda and you will never hear from him or any party where him lead. Propaganda, misinformation. Go check Big Mama and check who the online. Can you look on this way put out? Eh? That's show them nasty. That the 4 day. No. That the 4 day I'm online. Stop. Yeah. Right? Look on the garbage I put out. I've recently made a post on my social media platform that the opposition leader Mark Golden and Peter Bunting and proven are connected to Cooper's Pen land and the demolition of resident homes. This is false. And I was given misleading information. I was given and a theme. Him not do it off a theme one. This is what them give the Jamaica Labour Party. Andrew the boss. Yeah, man, where you say, Jennifer? Up. See? I have since removed my post. It is not my intention to mislead or cause harm to the parties mentioned. I regret any negativity that my post may have bring. Can you imagine? It's when them say this, the whole of them run out and put out the same thing. So, oh, you know, so I saw them work. Yeah, them confess and tell us how them work. Look here. Let me move this. Yeah? That's the first strike where Andrew tell them to come strike. To throw off the people them. So the one I look at Prem will them and to you see it, and I'm all golden. Then him have to come and apologize. Remember it come from the hierarchy. You want to know? Remember play this. Andrew them can't trick me. Yeah man, Calvin, big up yourself. See? So let me listen them doing this thing. Right? Let me hear them do this. All right. Remember find Dr. Crab, but me just see my head hang over because a sleeping crab there now. I look on the picture with the sleeping crab and find him. That the 4 day. Carry on under the 4 day. No, man. No. Carry on. That the food that, you know. That the food that carry and he must scream up in vice. More to listen this. Make sure you set up.
We want a group of young people to put, eh?
No, I was telling Tari that you said you need to meet him with Dr. Chang, but I'm telling him that it's not Marlon that's the problem, it's APCA. Because all communications right now coming from inside the party is from APCA.
Every communication come from inside the party where Andrew them give them to fish headless. And water in my spokesman, but a fish headless. So then have the body up there saying, you know, everything depend line and depend them thing I push out garbage. So when you see these people are run out and them are like the one was saying giving false thing, misleading statement, but Mark Golden, and then I put it out. Brother, remember, you know, a police watch, you know, the mastermind Andrew will send it rich to them. Them come up now, you're in a party. And you must know you want to spread propaganda and lie. Because remember one, when you have a government entity, where we have JIS, and then we have media to look out for them. Why the rest you going to build something named Communication Fish Force? Eh? Communication Macabac Force. Remember, you know, JIS today. I'm going to one name PBC, Public Broadcasting Corporation. Then you have other news media where you follow you up and carry your thing. But through them want to spread them lies and propaganda, them come with a communication creature force. With lies, propaganda and all thing, and then them direct them who fit aim for. 8. Big nasty fish at this front away. Yeah? Hear this.
APCA sends out everything to the media houses. So I'm telling him that it's not Marlon that's the problem. Yes, Marlon is the spokesperson, but behind the scenes, it's APCA that controls our communication. Everything has to be approved by him. That's what I'm telling
you. All right, sister. Well, tell brother APCA say.
I don't know if you go anything where you see them going with and liable, and him, them can't remember, you know, you use this card, then I work for you. Them tell us, I remember he never come and denounce this, you know. Him not denounce it, him big them up. Voila, them just set approved by him. But just assure you, him couldn't come and change him out now and say nothing. Because this is what him say about them. Well, I mean, I don't with him now, but hear this. Not my word. Here, listen.
I want to also big up not only the workers of the Jamaica Labour Party and the supporters who are gathered here today, but I want to salute the bloggers from the Jamaica Labour Party. Of all bloggers on social media, We have like Italian, we have Camille, we have Keisha Mack, who it is not every time that members of the Jamaica Labour Party are able to defend themselves. But our bloggers, they step in and they defend the Labour Party and they spread the good news about the works of the government of Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
So you know, say Adam Blagger, I put up all them a show you underground train and the AI thing them Adam Blagger, and that's the good news, Andrew. And put up lies, Andrew did this and not no one. Them just put up some AI, some one of these kind of generated thing I put up. These are the bogus thing with them sit on and do. Him admit it. So if him forget a lot, you have to hold him responsible. Because this can use in a court, him just pick them up and him tell you say, but you can't, what can you defend yourself? When you have a government for hold them accountable, or you want a blogger to defend you. That makes sense to the people. Blogger defend you as a government. That makes sense. When them can't defend themselves, if them did not do the right thing, what is there to defend? If the money now miss, what is there to defend? If the road and fix hospital and run right and everything, what is there to defend? Nothing, nobody now say nothing to them. Eh? But he admit, and I tell them, hear this.
I want to make some noise for the bloggers of the Jamaica Labour Party. Show our labour rights. Thank you.
So him control them. Yeah? So when you hear them attack and say him control it, yeah, and him get them say, and the blogger them tell you to work, everything will come from the head, him approve it and give them for say. So every year one of them come out and rush a pal a fish headless whole accountable. When you have a snake, you go for the head. Tail can't do nothing. Yeah, you know, remember they have everything, you know. Remember snake now have nothing, you know. Better drop on the belly, but it's dangerous with the mouth. So if you get out of the whole head, you go with the mouth and everything what the snake can do. What it can do you? Can't go, you know. So you get the head. Yeah? You hold them. Yes, hear them now. Hear this.
Okay, and in Jamaica should have been long time in the community sign up people for the NHF card, sign up people for them like a free, help them because I know everybody understand the government pretty much people.
Sign up people for them free. A country can run like this. So more of them there for and the black of them are the free and the handout. And that Andrew one know they just give them a little tip. And then we trick the one them and keep them down. And we can sit on your song and this because we live comfortable. We don't business about them. We them have to take it. We live like lord and lady. The country not moving. You see why the country mash up. Continue.
And the social pension
Those people call me about the solidarity program, Navi. Me not look
and the
because
social pension.
Uno na do a good job because if me and Kizzy that run G2K and Young Jamaica, from before the solidarity program roll out, we would have people, we would have school picnic where we say, all right, we're going to pay on our DP for walk in a community and walk in a district and sign up people like a hot bread. And when they're done, we cook a pot of food and some liquor for drink and give them a little stipend and make them go on.
Give them a little stipend and make them go on. Cook liquor, cook food and give them liquor and liquor stipend and make them go on. School picnic. Them are like aim for you school picnic. We don't want to put in politics like that and walk. And I will tell them because people are sign up with them like that. But school picnic, you know. And them tell you these people are sick people. Eh? Continue.
I do nothing. We don't do nothing. And that's not because people don't know how to sign up for the program. And we don't do that. And then something they get with vote.
Yeah, people don't know the information.
And then something they get. They think they send out message in a group, get with vote, and then something they get with vote. Because when we send out them people upon the solidarity program, you know, Kizzy, next when election color, they same people that we go back final.
Because we have them data.
Remember?
They might go back for the same people when you sign up and salary. You see, it's a hungry thing. But you still them deny this. Me, from the other day, I see them start put out say PMP and the PMP them love handout and a be a handout and a be a Bible. Remember themselves them talk about it. Yeah? Illegal voting them though. Yes. They can't go prison for it, you know. Can you sell your vote and police and can lock you up to him? And the one that buy it and get locked up too. Yeah, man, 12 now. Continue.
Me
Big a
send a
piece of,
plastic
big
for
a
the
piece of them.
program.
Munch, big
In
a piece of them,
Kukus.
munch. Well, I know, me tell you something. You see, when the same people, them what, it's the people that about say, don't talk about it and don't talk about that. Them not understand, say, are the same people them from the party. When they want people like me and Teddy Lee and other people for go out there and cuss and go and bad. You understand me? Why them not tell us okay and go on so when that them call we encourage we to take on certain people and go on certain way?
But
With
who
your
don't do
mother's
it with?
permission.
So Tari, you're
Area
never a member of
17?
parliament. You're never a member
Area
of parliament.
'Area
17.
17
My
Punkos,
member
yeah.
of
Jesus
parliament.
Christ.
I have a
Yeah, you can
lovely member of
volunteer over the
parliament,
summer.
but
Volunteer.
why?
Yeah, RG Marks, they have asked people, have a website,
So you see the one I say, let me take them out. You see when I say them from up there, I in same man time Mark Golden won the land and Peter Bunting. You saw what them give them all the time, but they mislead him. And the picture was on the right, I named Gray. So the two of them, him just call the two of them name. When we cut and go on, them tell me, so go do this. Yeah. So you see that these guys, these insects don't have a mind of them own neither. Yeah. You could have depend this whole government accountable and make party now, make some guy come and rule you. And then you put up garbage. My platform. Hey, you know, long me have fight. Hey. Me have platform long time, you know. That 1 year I'm like 17 years old. I mean before this. Before this. Come have that platform, go look on it before this. When it does come in and then does a fashion. That time when I use it, we have Facebook, we have MySpace, we just come out. But we use it to promote. We are tell about them have it and them have it for bullet garbage. And for we promote music and we think them first. See? And then them come out with that thing and me, man, me chat, me think them same way. You understand? I mean, I have different account where for that thing same way. They come before this. This is 17 years old. But remember me the pan thing from way back down there. But the pan radio and TV from way back in the 80s, but in the 90s, we are talking about straight me start beat them. Long time before some people even the on earth are they small. Long time me and them in attitude, you know. Long time. Before we have them thing here. So me understand the thing very well, you know. You see? But first time them could have more. You know them way they Tony. If you talk them tape things and them edit things, and when you go up on them radio, let me tell you, say, remember you can't say this and that because and them have some little delay. So you know you get muzzled. So you don't just live with the muzzle, you know, you want to talk something, can talk things and them will take it out. It edit. So you know them could have hold you back. No, you know, we get to one platform now, me I clamor them, but remember, me can't get to deal with them or me I deal with them now. Them are shit move. We couldn't depend that they couldn't even say the man said no, but that loads, no, loads, some blah blah. Like one time I talked to Baba Tunde in the 90s and he me knock a car, but me I repeat something. I said, you want some? Watch your bad board. Me have it some boy, oh, the my next computer, you know. I have it my ear when me say it, I am say, watch it, but me I repeat when one of them did say something, you know. See? So them hold me back. So, you know, me good and know. Yeah. Then that me I tell them, man. Think them have five and have canonical things, man. So before even them thing I come up, we have a platform them long time. And I've had a platform of more than this before. See? Yes. So, you know, them can't get for most of them, no, we can't get for deal with them or more deal with them. Yeah. Yeah, man, a long time I do this, man. Yeah, that's why. Long time I do this, man. See? The I5, yeah, man, you have I5 to one, some other little one. But a long time I do this. Long time we are back them, you know. Long time. See? So me have a platform now, I'm good. We can't get to dissect me thing now, I'm back them without nobody no bother me and nobody edit me. That you know what is yeah, next thing with me, you know, Andrew Honest. You have all these people, I mean alone sit on my seat, you know. You know what is? I mean I produce me show them. Me know who me have on here. You know, see nobody with not me. Let me not this and you come and chat, now give a show half where you just chat. Your brain no good, so don't it? I may have to click them for back. Me have the world. My good man. You name me equip. Eh? Well equipped. See? Alright. So this how me just show you And them do this. Remember play back this. And then remember show the land again. Remember show the land. So them have him run out. When you see the caveat. Now let me show you the piece of land. I'm going to show you Andrew. Andrew, I'm going to show them this first. And then I'm going to do that thing, right? I'm going to put up this up here, Sir Andrew. So this now, this is the land this, right? Andrew, look at that house here. You know that house, Andrew? You know this? You know that development, Andrew? Go on there, sir. I look at the land. Don't you also look like them that touch, don't it, people? Eh? What a property here, people? And what a land here? Eh? Yeah. Look on this now. I know that Gloria. Know that long time. You see that property here? Let me show you where they now. See them road there and see that road there. Look on this. Eh? Andrew, you know this? All right. I'm going to put up the man and show you, say the man, the round there so now. Because I put up Andrew on this, you know. And then I put up some other thing with the property. Because, you know, Andrew, the man that was more like a neighbor. I'm going to show you, say the man on this too. I'm going to put up this. I like the documents, them, you know. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. I'm not there, man. Yeah. You don't mind talk? You don't mind ask? Or you just want to talk to me? You want? Nah, yeah. No, man, but me know that. Me know that, man. Me soon knock you back. Yeah? All right, cool. Yeah, man. All right. So see it now. See the man here now. Look on the address. You want to see where Beverly? You see Beverly Drive, Kingston 6. Jamaica, you know, see the man here now. So the man up where 102 and down there, so down at the property there, you see. You can't see land, right? Yeah, you see it? Yeah. You can't see this, right? All right, let me show you something. Yeah. Yeah. You see this? All right, remember, me could look on Beverly Drive now. But let's look, Andrew don't know nothing in according to him. But when you look where we have the court documents, it shows we say Camilla Johnson Smith work with the man. Same land and percentage and what. Yeah. So she work with the man. In a 2001, she know about the land. She's a minister now. Crab, them call Crab. Let me show you again. So this is the man. Let me look on Beverly 2 Beverly. Remember, when you go to Beverly Drive and look right there. Look at it up near Beverly Hills, there so where Andrew lives. Just look on it for me. Beverly Drive. What, 5 Beverly Drive? Make a look on 5 Beverly Drive. Andrew don't know not yet. I'll be a lie, Andrew, I tell you now. 5. Man, 2 live, man. Beverly Drive. Jamaica. Let me look on 5 Beverly Drive. Let me look on the map. Because Andrew, everything now I know, you know. All right, look here. Look here. Map. Babicani. All right. See Beverly Drive there, you know. I drive it up and show you right there, you know. So I look at me see all up road and me show. All right, look here. See Beverly Drive there. I notice you have all up road and the whole. See all up road there, Beverly Drive. So that I'm more near Beverly is just up them side, right? Yes, up there, so right. Now Beverly Drive this. Now Beverly Drive that. Okay. But if you follow Andrew now, you know, so the man are more like Andrew. So Andrew, so the man that up there, so them say the thing the same way too. Drive 5 Beverly Drive. But Andrew don't know nothing according to him, you know. And where him should have seen by now, him come talk, but yes, still a Dr. Crab, the lawyer, send and talk to on the phone after the case done and ask the government to buy it for them, help them buy it. You know, say, them put out that I make them black run out with that, say, and the PMP and PMP turn them down, and PMP wicked. I pay them thing they have to play. And you see, real Jamaican don't know whether you're Jlp or not. You don't know for whole government accountable. Yes? And next thing here, Andrew talk about him condemn squatter. No, you can't condemn squatter now after you say born in a one room. Yeah, are your mother did, are your granny did go on the land? Can your mother did go on the land, she rent a place and go on, you know? Yes. And you know, Andrew talk some bullshit sometimes, you never understand. Because around 38% of the people that have title in Jamaica, that means how much percent? 60 and have none. Saying? And him now want to mapping a land grab, you know. And more land them want thief. What hurt me, you know, me notice anywhere where Jlp go and say them live, when them done like Mike, Henry and the one of them, some things where them own in other places, unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Permanent charge got St. Thomas, compound St. Thomas got St. Thomas, someone over 2,000 acre land. Me have the title, have a copy of the title. I see when them say them open. I 1,500 so because them have place in Amaranth Bay and everything too. You know, them have land. You go up there for your vote and the people them sit down up there. And when you're done with them, you have so much thing. You know, $1,000, 1.155 thousand acre land. $1,000. And that me see in 1982. Pan them things. And me see what the director and his wife. And then 1994, as Sniffy and the one Michelle, them add on to as director to as Sheola. So them they all know them I get it. So I really for them two they know them I come take over. That's why I see them back it trying to do all kind of things. Yes. And by the way, me see Michelle, me see your bill plan. So your plan can be say hotel. And the hotel that you build like when Big Mama them come up there and Draws Davis, them have places stay. A bread and breakfast you build. Like Belview and thing when them come across there. Coming up, Vaz have him take up the whole part of Blue Lagoon there. So when them go up there, you know, them have them good, you know, yes. Me know them alright, you know. Gage and them and Queenie, them go visit bars, them good. Them can cover them gill and things. Zane Parla. But Michelle Charles build some big pan. So me I want them to Queenie them sometime want visit the Charles them. And Big Mama, why them a build them pan they need to the school. Cause them they look like a bed and breakfast, say Charles Davis and Big Mama them, you know. When them go up there, them have places stay. You know them with the parlor. Yeah, Anthony. Now that Mr. Charles and Nepa never tell her if you go do one man, she tell lie and Nepa them does stuff lie. It coming like them a do some pan that when the big shop them like Queenie and them thing there. Them have things for spread out. Remember them that blues and sperm wheel, you know. So them have some big pan. Saying? Yeah. And fish headless them two and Terry Langton and you know, Gage and Belview. Can nothing, you know. No. So them have bed and breakfast. And that's still set up there, you know. Yes. Alright. So we just show them that. We show them the stretch of land overhead. So that alone look. You know, look on this overhead again, people. This are the land where you see them and bulldoze people have. So you look on it that way, you know, look like no way. So you look on it overhead, you see why them want it. Look. Look at the people them there. So we were down road there, you know. But look on what below, look on the hotel there. And look on all them things right. That's why them want it, you know. Them a look on where them can make. Look here. Look. Andrew them do it, man. Look. See on the beach. Look there. So you see the people them there. Look how close. Look. If them go cross the road, them they right at the hotel. You see it, people? You saw them hotel are big? Look here. See the beach and the thing them there? That's why they want to move them. Look there. See them now? Look there. See it well cut there. So can them develop Andrew them, can them say them a developer, you know. And he sit on pan land. When Andrew done got blind tiger, you know. When Andrew done with Jamaica, Andrew for go away, you know. Andrew for go away. You understand? This is bad. Look on this. See what I hotel there. Look there. So we see why them do this. And by the way, you know, Andrew them wicked, you know. If them did get this tent and them never gonna see them give nobody it in the hurricane, nobody. Because when you look at Chapalin, you could have put up this. When he does him not do this. That means him definitely have them here to put the people them under it where it's a planting. And him so lie. Yeah? Then you know, anywhere else, and this to me that's supposed to look on, you know. If you have Julliet Mair, the liar who order, who filed a court order for the people, that's so. And you are going to tell me now, she depend on the board, a tourist board, Jamaica, the tourist government there, yes, she depend on the board. And two over the Chancellor liar, and two over the junior minister, and Lollipop Jar, the minister. You think she like find something on them, no know? And them, I tell her, instructor, them can't tell me nothing. Andrew them. Don't I know in the people. Not even the police commissioner the way I'm quiet. This a come from Iraq, them have no respect to the people there. Yes. She will file this. Let me tell you again, let me tell her, eagle for fly. She will file this, Julliet Mair. She was the advisor for Mike Henry. Him carry with him go China. 2017. So Andrew them I know everything are documented. Don't make it tell the same no. Garbage. And when make it worse, the same letter was sent to him, we have it. Was sent to the administration in 2010. We have it. Dr. Crop talk on the phone to the liar after the case done. But Andrew said none of the minister them no know. This is how, and I play it back. I can't believe one man, well, me know some so lie now, but I can't believe you get up and tell so much lie in front of all the people them are black face supposed to shame. Yeah? Supposed to shame. Them all come out to the next thing, you know. Parties to sell the land. Or parties to sell the land where the man are from the 60s. Eh? And the PMP wicked. Look what you do to the Jamaican people, the man do this. Eh? And you rather sit down and spread propaganda and chatting bullshit. Eh? This is why they want the place. See that? See that? Look. Sorry, there. You see it? Right in that strip here. They want them to move. Them need it. Them want it. Look on this. Them just look on it and say them people, we not care what we do, we have to remove them, you know. Big money thing this. You understand? See it cut right through there. This is why them do it. This is why them do it. Let me put up this now. Let me move this. So this drop out now. Yeah, them run out and them blame our poor PMP. Come up with them things. And when you look, take a picture with who again? Maurice Kaya and Omar Davis. I call the man wicked. Eh? That time a big dirty thinking chuck. And that for show you how them are criminal in themselves. That them big dirty thinking nasty self. Because you know sir you know the man talk to you. And you are deputy prime minister now. And the one of them did all the round there too. Mumako and all of them. And none of them will come and say, no, we can't do this. People are find out. Yeah? When them find out, them not respect we again. No. You even mislead in the black of them. The way them evil and wicked. Misleading the JLP them. It's bad. It's bad. See it, people. See it, see if I can open it bigger. People, who that right to? Who this right to, people? And upon the date. Who try to? Eh? Remember, Andrew said, no, Dr. Crab, I remember the cabinet, and anything with the cabinet, no one like them knowing a secret, all of them I know. See that? See the barrister there? And to them say, I don't know what this honorable Dr. Crab, Ministry of Water and Housing, 25 Dominica Drive, Kingston 5. And see the thing up here, so to, you know, where it come from, with our email and everything, I see it. You see it? Call one that Jamaica.com, see that by fax and bearer. And it's sure they claim what I've written and tell you. And the man said, you know what, jump out, the first thing jump out for my people. I refer to our telephone conversation. Then, oh, Andrew, oh, the fuck just really sit down and said, the man, you don't know nothing. And your minister, now I play that, I couldn't hear it. The man said that even minister, none of them don't know nothing at all. But look on this. Yeah? I refer to our telephone conversation with the respect to the above mentioned matter. And it tell about the touch. Please see the attached reference, a copy of the judgment obtained in favor of my client. So this, and the lawyer talk to Crab himself. The whole government, Jlp Gov'T, Bruce Coley know about it, and the whole of them know about it. Yeah? And them come out like that and tell the people them don't know. And then attack PMP and tell life and PMP. Then RJ have strategy up there about PMP. This all these people wicked. Them can't lie in themselves like these people. It must go and punish. Eh? And I just send a letter to people saying I get it, you know. Him talk, Trish, him talk to the man on phone. Look at, before I move this, hold on there. This serious. Hold on. Him and the liar talk on phone. Them talk to Dr. Crab on phone. When you have a cabinet, you know, for the day, for the week, them come together, you know. And then discuss all of this what going on in Jamaica, everything from one, then I want them know. Them know. That's why them have cabinet. And then, you know, them, yes, so them talk, and I like them I hide nothing. Right? So Andrew only know about the land long time. Camina, she was one of the man liar. It's there, we have the documents, we have the court documents, and I like them can't come deny it. So why Andrew sit down and tell the lie, say in minister them never know, none of them don't know. Yeah? This is a 2010, ma'am. Let me open it. Let me send it come here. This is a 2010. This is after them win. Yeah? And who does ask me? The date. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, Trish. I think 2010, when him a housing minister, Andrew, I think the minister, and one of them, 2010. Yeah? It's in there, you know. Them that try to mark up some, see there, the 20th, see that, you see it? 20th of October 2010, man. But this is how I'm lying. A matter of fact, them get this letter, them get the letter here. The letter after Tivoli incursion, because Tivoli incursion in June. This is October 2010, him get the letter. Yeah? Yes. 2010 letter this. See? And them said them want to hear from him. Them said them client have previously indicated they are willing to sell. Oh, I'm opening back this. You know, I see it. No, I do that. I want to see it. See that? So, him said my client previously indicated that they are willing to sell a portion of the land to the defendants. Pluralize it. By letter dated by the 5th of December. Yeah, you see that? Some of the defendants that request, yeah, that the land be sold and it don't want considerable rate, yeah, concessionary rate. They want, you know, for them to create some concession from them rate. They want a cheaper rate. For concessionary rate. My client position is that they are not willing to sell at any sum below the market price. The man never say, Mama strong the place, Trish. You see it? You see it, Trish? Please, can you advise the soonest position of the ministry in the event that the ministry is willing to consider assisting the defendants to purchase the land at the market price? So the ministry now, Trish, so this alone tell you how Jlp evil, you know. Them know, but them never know, so this a drop out. The man that come attack first, you know. So everything whether they with them a drop out. Them must feel embarrassed. Them flood the land with garbage. And the whole of them come out, so them never know. You can't have a government lie like this. Yeah? And instead of them attack the PMP, for them thing attack the PMP, you know, with all the lie, just tell a lie and attack them. And then them have some nasty thinking people, dep and line and do the same thing. When them say attack, them attack. Eh? So the man did willing, the man never lit down the place. Seems to however be advised that having a obtained judgment in their favor, my client are exhaust to finalize the matter. No, anxious to finalize the matter. So I'm anxious to finalize the matter. In the event that they do not hear favorably from you shortly, my client instead to proceed to enforce their rights, but they never do it. And see the name here, and see it copy there, New Falmouth result. So I'm copy it back to him and see the attorney at law there. See the name down here, sir. You understand? And you see who write it and see the attorney at law company and everything. So we see. No matter what you black up there, sir. So it come out. It come out. See? Yes. So you see that, Trish? So all the lie what them did not tell. I lie them I tell we, you know, Andrew. Yeah, but Andrew do know. What really hurt me. First you make them attack Mark Golden. Then you come out and you read out of 2007. You go over 2010. You have the whole time. You go 2011. You go over 2010 when the judgment. That's why I said there is no way. Remember me that talk before we even have this. Me I say, if them go to Mama P and ask her for help, that means they must talk to Andrew, you know. They must talk to the government at the time. And of course, the letter it show you. You see, it named critical thinkers. There is no way the people them that go and have a government and them not deal with the government. They want to deal with the government. The government get the chance to regularize that for them, buy it for them. Dr. Crab get the call and talk on the man on the phone. Not just the letter, but it's in our phone conversation. Him talk to the lawyer. And the Jlp turned them down. Turn them down. And then run out with Mama P when you look at one of them big dirty thinking Draws Davis, them depend you know, on like Portia there's something wrong. She get that late. Got that at 2 years. Yeah? After them get that, she come in 2012. And as she come in, it's a caveat. Don't say it, don't move. And then carry them off court and appeal it. And said the government have an interest. Them last at appeal, because like them are stretched. And then go back, government have an interest. Then when you look now, 2016. It's like a man that they didn't know, like somebody else did the 2016. Angel love it up. Angel love it up. And then when you know, him realize him can't put out lies. And then you have some little, but remember the truth comes straight. Me no mind, hey, all me do is serve for the one them want make the one I mistake and take out money, because you can't sell them cheap and nasty. Because them rather take out money and spread propaganda. Yeah? You know Andrew the lightest thing on earth. You can't follow with Andrew. Me I'm going to dissect Andrew, you know. Andrew, I one of them self-centered that talk about for me up there, so I'm not business about them, I crush them. Andrew is that and Michael Manley and Norman Manley and PJ are post a similar typing. No. Andrew no Prime Minister material. You couldn't look at Andrew. Why you think? Remember, you know, Prime Minister, you were accountable, but me can't come to mind and say Prime because my secret the office. She just call him by name, you don't say Andrew. Yeah? You don't say Andrew. Eh? You tell me this, no man, me have it, man. Me have it straight up, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, me have it. Yeah, man. Yeah? You understand? Me have it, man. Me have this. Yes. Me have that, man. I'm a top of me, I show it. See? She depend the board. Me I show the board, my brother. Yes. See? So these are the things I remember, as I said before, Tova, a liar, Mair a liar, Julliet Mair. Julliet Mair depend the same board and she a junior minister. And she's a Jlp member. She was the advisor for, yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, respect. That me talk about, man. Yeah, me see. Me show them the thing, them. Yeah, bit, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, you know, yes. You understand? Advisor for Mike Henry, as me tell you. See? Yeah, and in career 2017 go to China. And as she file a court, and who she filed it for? So, oh, Andrew don't know. And mind the way, you use soldier and it well executed. The soldier and the police, I notice, so them type it, them draw the whole of era. Them can't police from town to in a soldier, you know. And move a lot of hardware, the helicopter and the whole of the thing them. And go in and bother people, kick off, do everything and lock up the man them. False imprisonment. Yeah? And then come now and say them don't know. And we are telling them, say them are tell lie. So here Andrew come back. Remember play back where Andrew say yes, so him never know now. He might say the minister, none of them don't know. None. None. This is how the man lie. And we are say you have to stop tell lie no. Nobody not around for you. Remember play back this. Hear this and the people them laugh. Hear this. Hear this.
You know that there is a raging conversation going on now.
All right, that's alone give. All right, megawatt. Yeah. This alone show you guilt parangaya, you know. When you're prime minister, you don't know nothing. And you have all these ministers. You only hear say helicopter over 500 police, military over 500. Turn up there so. In an early morning. And you hear say them mash up people place for cities of the country. The first thing you have to call them and say, no, you have to call the commissioner. Oh, this, who range, who do this? Nobody not hear it because this is drop on my desk. It are going to the government. Much less, you have the agency of the state. Where you look now, the light pump valves, them cut off back the light. People have legal light, you know. The water, drunk jacket, them cut off the water too, you know, before they mash up the place. Them not just come mash it up, you know, them have JPS. Remember the other day the people them get back light, them cut it off. So even pump valves have the answer to these things. So it's a coordination of government agencies to demolish the people the most. Because them have water and light. Eh? Them have water and light. And you destroy this. Yeah? You see me I say? And then when them do them put out propaganda, because them I say, I come out of the water. But call Mark Holding name. You them jump up, yes! And then fool you fuck. Let me tell you around here, so you know. And I like a man can write in my thing. And if me know something goes so you know, me say yes, that and that. But you can't write no thing when me not say Boomba my hear me I repeat it for me thing. Me just say don't write it or no. Me don't check that here. We will check that car, you know, me not mention it. Kind of me that I'm like somebody can come. Can remember, you know, if you allow that, me have eagle flight me there everywhere, you know. Me there all over the world. See? Them can't hide from me. Yes, Derva. Them can't hide from me, no. So me there all over the world. Jamaica, me there the whole parish of everywhere, everywhere. See? I'm in the side of them. So if I hear something they know, you know, I'll just come and put it out. See? I'm not going to do that. You understand? You know, we're not do that. All right? So here, Andrew now deny, say him, now the minister, none of them, no know this. Yes, still it was lie. Straight lie. Hear this now. Hear this.
About a particular community in Trelawney. The incident is quite concerning, and many of the images that we have seen are disturbing. My heart goes out to the families who have been dislocated. I see a particular image of a newborn and the mother being displaced.
All right, here we go. Here we go wrong again, guilt. Hey, it's where you study detective, look at him body and look at him move, right? If you had me as a super granddad, where you know me as super granddad, now I put me, yeah, you know, I put my family in kind of way, see? And me say a 3-month-old baby, right? I'm here the prime minister. Number one, if you call me I have to get a cup, me have to fly down there, you know. That have to stop. Me are going to me I said, no, who do this? Because this are depend on the government. You know, see nothing like that. Reading body language. A matter of fact, him do this like around 2 or 3 days after it mash up. After Mark Golden went there. When Mark go there? Thursday or Friday. When Mark go there, Michael, when Mark go there, so Thursday, never look back on it. So him come talk Friday. It's like Mark Golden at the Prime Minister. Well, like Mark Golden, I read Prime Minister still at thief election. Right? So Mark never talk and go down there, you not hear him. Yes. So I do the same thing. Come watch him. All right, Andrew, hold it. Let me tell you something about your pattern. Your pattern is, yeah, just sit down and you wait to calculate and say if your bloggers them and depend on the radio station thing if them a get through. Yeah. See? Him talk the next day. No, him talk a day after Mark. See? Him talk 1 day after Mark. See? So when Mark go down there, no thing that they done the first. A day, 1 day, 2 days. Mark, what's going on the 2 days? So around 3 days talk after, right? Yeah. Yeah. No, him predict where you say a big megawatt. Megawatt. Where you say him have become predictable. Unpredictable long time. Him easy for read. You can't know all this every move. We know when Mark come out, come tell him back lies and everything. Mark went Thursday. Oh, you go first. Okay. So Mark went Thursday and him come talk Friday. Today and Monday, right? Mark went Thursday. So when him see Mark, so I'm staying, okay? Mark say, if Mark gonna you not say nothing, then the people might question you. When I'm guilty, I think this is how him act. Right? This is how him act. Him no want no media house follow him. Him no want them question him ask him about the police and things. So 1 week and him not say nothing else. Yeah? And him do it, you know. Don't him can't get out of this story, you know. So what them do now, them no rather not answer you. Our country for run like this. Eh? Our country for run like this. This is garbage. See? But here I'm gonna tell the lie. Hear this. Hear this.
These are the tragedies of our history. And it is one thing.
So I'm going by history. Brother, you can't talk about strategies of our history, a bullshit you talk. You ever see the history where them get up and mash up people, go for them and lock up people in early morning? At the first time this happened in Jamaica, and bulldozer the house and put up picnic and everything. Tell me which part in Jamaica this happened before? Because them a bulldozer place, but them now coming at 3 o'clock in the morning and capture them and them and fastly arrest them and lift up helicopter. Even when them go to Clifton, and at 3 o'clock, then going at the day where we see them. This now early morning to capture them and them. Yeah? So in them second hour. Yeah? So this is what them do. Them dangerous. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Aye. You understand? So them dangerous. This very dangerous. See? Very dangerous. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yes, man. Yes, yes, yes. See? Him very dangerous. But here I'm lying on the megawatt. Hear this better. Hear this.
That history does is to repeat itself. And I am committed.
Welcome, and hear this. No, if you have over 20, 30, 40 family mashup, right? Or you talk about history repeat itself. Whether history there. You know what different from this and Clifton do? No for the people that have built them house, they never live in it yet. Them people are living out where them live for long. So this more evil. But we see the Anna Clifton. The people that must sleep, the girl have a cut in her belly. He not talk about she. He said the baby. He not say the baby mother. With the cesarean section in her belly. Yeah. You understand? This bad. You see this? I am alone to this shit. And I talk about history. Oh, you reach history. Exercise for the people. This is the same guy I tell about one room. And barefoot. Let me tell you this. If you are real ghetto, and you come from ghetto, all your sympathy are in a ghetto because the whole of we know this. The whole of we know this. And the whole of it with gingeration and make it out. Impossible. No environment like in a Jamaica. So for instance, if you have your brother and sister, remember, you know, your mother and your father are brothers and sisters too. Majority of the time. So you have auntie and uncle who are picnic to where your cousin them. When they share the same grandmother, the same great grandmother. You have to tell me, say, all of them that make it out. No land pass, and the whole of them never have a paper yet. You think me could have come and call people squatter? When you have people like Andrew Honest, administration, people in that, go around and sit down and take land from another. Parental charge them do it. That's not buy land. Good 1,000. And you are the minister. Now, if this matter about Singapore, if him there Singapore, him there prison long time. Me never ask him. I'm a matter of fucking money. Him money never cabinet. Because everybody will follow him down prison. Boom vase and one of them there prison. He couldn't go take money boy buy a bus and the bus to come in that prison too. Tell me one of them in a honest cabinet only there. Muma Cow, she there in a prison too. Eh? Which one of them in there only there prison? In there prison. Yeah. Yeah. Them have no certified court order. So you see what I'm run with? So me see this. Yeah, what am I show again now? Them get a court order. But me I play where remember Tova Hamilton says she see the court order is not a demolition court order. Yeah? And them boy run up and down and attack bullshit. Yeah? Boy run up and down attack. Them should have shame because they have a government about the people them of the country. Right? Me can have people all over Jamaica and them me talk about I call them squatter. Me not stupid. Even if you leave out of your mother place and all of your sister and brother them and make it and your cousin them still in a ghetto or them still in the rural. And you have people still in the rural, them live over the river. Them have that land for centuries. Over the but it's funny though. When a white man have a piece of land for centuries, It passed on and nobody know about them. And the big boys them. The big boys them in Jamaica. But when you, some passed on to you, you have them what you vote for. Come in a year like Pernell Charles and the whole of them. And when them done, them capture the world, them have everything for themselves. Can them know what is what, you know. And them in our government, so them take it away. And you allow them, make them rub butter up on your mouth. Because you're stupid. This is stop. You understand? In that remorse, you know. Look how the man attack. Remember people outside we see it, you know. Look here. Look how the man attack. Look at people. Let me show you some no remorse. Look at them face how it look. And them a carry wide. I tell you about history we don't know about. Yeah, look here. Look how the man. Let me play this. I show Andrew, let me show you your wicked. Look here. I don't want to wash. I want a little bit. Let me show you the one on wash. And you saw Andrew look easy. Andrew no go down there as a prime minister and now when I guilt again, you know. Can if they ever smart say, me go down there, want to mash it down, you know, me come down there no one, me blaze some fire, now watch how me blaze. Him can't not the way there, you know. Intel Life and PMP. And then them have big mama where you look straight, them prefer straight edge, you know. Me I wonder how me not hear I from out run out and say nothing behind the headline yet, you know. Yes. Me I wonder how me not hear I from out run out. See? No name, Patrick. No name run out. Nameless. Nameless from over RGR. Can he me run out too, you know? Not say if it we run out too. You see? Simon, big up yourself. For now. Yeah? But nameless we run out. And straight edge. Because they might use this radio station and I work for Jlp about them and them foolishness. People have to call them out and this radio station need to fire them. Anybody, for you hear them and don't listen. Yes. So them lose listenership and viewership. Yeah? Remember them have to pay who the planet, you know. Them have to pay them. So everyone ease up. On the flap the radio station.
I'm 3 o'clock this morning. Them carry the whole of the man them and then lit down the place them.
So the babies are old, sir?
3 days old. The neighbors don't even drop yet. See the end of the bus stop.
And they demolish the house?
Yes.
Okay, so we can find her. So, just outside the hotel gate, the bus stop is here. This is where we're going to find a mother with a 3 days old baby. Her house was demolished this morning. And we understand that this is where she sought shelter. And we're here to see her.
3 o'clock this morning, the baby part showing the baby string.
Not even the neighbor's string.
Yeah, baby born here, not even not even awake yet. And at 3 o'clock,
3 days old baby.
Them push her out and lock up her baby father.
What am I this
morning? We put her there, on the road they put her, we put her there. And her baby father is an ex-soldier.
And take her baby father and steps from
what they are doing.
And then tell me to me to move up the people. And stitches me get and me can't do it. No. So me just sit down and she did there, so with me I go and help.
So what are you going to do now? Where do you go from here? Your house smashed down?
No, they don't mash it down.
I see it? Okay.
No.
But you had to come out?
Yes, sir. That is.
So how you feel about that now?
I feel a little bad, yes. I never expect this.
Very bad. Very, very bad. This is wickedness. It's a wickedness. God knows this is a wickedness. 3-day-old baby. This is a wickedness, man.
Evidence of this insensitivity that has been demonstrated this morning. You come on the eve of the morning, right before people even wake up, and you come with equipment and you demolish people without notice. And I said earlier, this against the background that we are giving homes to over 10,000 despicable human beings from the US reported here. We are accepting them here, giving them home. Rapists, pedophiles. But Jamaicans have no home. Look at it. 3-day-old baby. Displaced under a bus stop.
This is the bus stop outside of a hotel here in Trelawney. And this is where this mother with her 3-day-old baby sought shelter following that demolition exercise this morning in the Cooper's Bend area of Trelawney. These are some of her belongings here that were thrown out of her house, and she's now seeking shelter under this bus stop just outside the gates of one of our hotels here in Trelawney. So we are walking through Cooper's Bend right now, police patrolling the area. We're just outside the gate of a hotel here, and on the other side is where the mass demolition started.
You see it? Even when it's done, can you imagine police still a patrol the area? This is a government operation. Julliet Mair, she work. No, she depend on the board. I'm showing again. She depend on the board. I did same tourist board. You know them have some board. She depend on it. I remember that she the MP for this, so she had the junior minister. And the lady, she was Mike Henry advisor. That's a Julliet Mair. Mike Henry advisor. She go to China with him 2017. 2021, she depend AAJ board. They put her up on it, them know her. She work around them. Yes. But this is how them lie. But Mike, when you see a wicked thing like this, and then Andrew Onis come out and say, none of them don't know about it. If that not tell us you can't believe in it. You can't have the real thing and then you come and say this bullshit. Yeah.
Or that our history is not repeated.
If the talking alone, he might chat bullshit. What kind of history? You can't do something like this and not talk about history repeat itself. It never happened before. Even the one where you do on this extreme, brother. You take out the man and lock them up and within it. Yeah? When I talk about bullshit, you know? Yeah. The Pampas, yeah. Sir Pampas.
Which is why I am unequivocal and very clear in not endorsing squatting and the illegal occupation of land.
That's why I know him, you know. Because in I'll be a fucking talk, you know. In your one statement, you know, majority of people, well, that's why we have too much ghetto. Them do have a title. And in the rural, the people used to buy land, like you a piece of land and a man buy a piece for him, give up on a piece of paper, sell a couple chain. Now, so them sell land in a country about 9 days. When we go to a country, so them sell 2 chain or 3 chain. Yeah? Everything out of this man mouth. Right away when him say this, then you have the labor right, them and do feed them mother and feed them father come from country, them live in the corporate area. Them not have no way, them can't show the paper. Yeah? And it come from generation. You see? You make Andrew come and say this and you talk about squatting. You could have said you come from 1 woman, 2 men and talk about squatting. It's a piece of shit even. If you don't even think of it. Me here one more justify this. I say if you go on farm work and you buy a piece of land. It's a 300 fucking acre land, the man have 1,000. Me never question him where I get it from yet. 1,000. Not a little piece, your man live back. See? 1,000 acre. And you see how far it did go on a little thing, see? Yes. You talk about if you buy a piece of land and you work overseas and you go down on people, that's a bullshit. Garbage. Yeah? But you hear one man have so much land. You're coming like in a little place like this. You're coming like a certain little place, you're not allowed to buy so much land with so much people on the backside. You alone want 10,000 acre land doing nothing. And then you cut it and sell it. But the next man must say have done neither. And then you get it for nothing and your friend give you politics. And then when you make money, you only just sit on it. This is garbage. Yeah. Before I talk about yes, at that me I talk about now, Patricia. Instead of I talk about the displacement and these things, the guy I tell about history and be 100% squatting and then the little idiot labor right. Go look where the mother and father come from. Let me tell you again. And then I come on with no gold spoon like Andrew Wallace in a motor silver spoon. So our people them come from the rural area, some ghetto place and all kind of things, and you know, couple of we might have move out, but not everybody. Why did I get up and talk about squatting and I follow by Andrew I say? You know, say Andrew lead you straight. Andrew can't even tell me right now. I'm at talk about the people them. He might do worse than them and the prime minister them can't certified. A 28 account him run through. And each time him come him lock down, someone have some hunger, you know, hunger people do these things. And people are wash. Yeah, people have the bank book from where you do bank book like this for. Unless you are wash. Who would I do that? Eh? You can have bank book and then when you look, then I lock down, but you transfer and this lock down and then so you try to move trace. That is not traceable. It not look good. Eh? Him assets still not declare matter about squatting. And wrong and what. So where am I doing a criminality? Go declare yourself. You shouldn't even be a prime minister. It's a goddamn disgrace. Eh? You shouldn't be a prime minister. It's a goddamn disgrace. Eh? I hear him lying, Trish. Yeah.
As your prime minister, I have been unequivocal and very clear.
Yeah.
I do intend to address the specific matter when I have the full details of the matter. The matter is quite complex and it involves court rulings for which I need to be properly advised on those court rulings before I speak.
So when we talk about shit, and the people them, Margot, you know, have seen a court ruling. Because the court rules are this, you know, have seen a court ruling before you speak. A matter of fact, if you're going to tell me that it must come from fucking Tuesday and this a Friday, and you know, look upon it as an urgency, but I tell you again, people, don't make him trick you. You see him just shoot himself in 1 foot. You are the prime minister, the ultimate, the buck stop with you. And people like this 3-day-old baby and everything. And you tell me say Friday, you never take a look at urgency. What I tell you people, me tell you when him talk, he must up himself, you know. Yeah. You understand? You know, you're not the more from him so easy, David, man. Remember the lightest thing this man earth and Andrew is this, you know. Don't make him chicken and drown out, you know. And Andrew this, you know. Because see them I tell you a lie, the lady we put in what filed the court order, she's a JLP member, advisor for Mike Henry, was an advisor. She depend on the board, tourism board, where two of her, she had the junior minister, so she know the woman good. And the woman on the pastor said I put in this. So it's a call, hey, but you look now, when they win the case in 2010, when they man do it, Bruce and the one of them, they allow the man. When the man win it, the man, them ask it, buy it from the man say, I'm willing. But he now give them, you know, concession price, some cheaper price. He want to give them for market price. And they might ask the government and the government turn him down. Turn it down. And say PMP do it. Eh? This is how the man them lie. They want to know whether see the one of them thing. I tell Andrew my dream about certain things, you know. And listen me, Andrew. As long as them have a case, that means you have paper trace. You have the case file, and you have see the whole thing. You might hear that, you know. You see the whole lies, we are cut through all the lies tape. We are see the thing. Yeah? This guy dangerous. And here when I'm saying, come on, you might say none of them don't know about it. Kamina Johnson know about the whole land. And she a minister. The deputy prime minister and national security minister will control the police them. Him know about it and him turn it down. He might handle them. Because one of them in the cabinet at the time, Jlp around. Yeah? And now it come back and back. And this is the first land. Remember play next piece of land where them do the remind you know what them do to the people them up on the hill. But yeah, what them say nobody know that. Hear this.
I do intend to, however, address the matter. As soon as the matter occurred, and it was brought to my attention, I had no prior knowledge of it. None of our ministers, certainly not the member of parliament.
You sound like, yeah, this remember play it again. Your sister doctor, hear this. So, remember, you know.
None of our ministers.
Remember, you know, him say no about it and him tell, we. Him could have come put him neck on him black. Them have no prayer knowledge, no minister, nobody. But yes, they will see the minister, them print all over the place. From she to over, because she have the man on the board. Yeah, and them have that on the board, because the whole government have that on the board. And I just told remember, I know, you're up on the board, him have to know, say, you're up on the board too. Because them have different board. She knows, she have to meet with the woman, and them a liar together. So the woman, and remember, she's a JLP member, so she will not do things, she's a liar, she will do things to them. She will not do this and say, yeah. Them say now have to go do it. Them. Yeah? It's a coordination of things them to lie. Him not have no prior knowledge. Hear this.
Sisters, certainly not the member of parliament. I got a call very early in the morning. I'm quite surprised. And immediately we mobilized resources from ADPEM and the minister.
So, him don't know, you just get a call and immediately you mobilize from ADPEM. That means you definitely want the place to lick down. Because if you get a call from early morning and you stop it, the one of the building the moon will lick down, so you know. Because at 10 o'clock, them will lick down building. Him say early morning, what, 3 o'clock? He get a call when I'm going to go ready. I'll be able to tell. But the way you dissect him lie, you hear everything. And look at him body language. Let me show you him body language. Remember enough young baby that ain't on one, you know, and a two. And that's small kids. Look at him body language. He look like somebody will feel it for the mothers and everything. Him glad for the land. I'm at that fuck him a minister land. Look here.
Ministry of Labour and Social Security to assist because technically it was a disaster.
You know what I'm saying? You have a next part I know where you where I say so. Him not ask, hey, let me tell you something. Hey, you know much thing this rub him out, you know, I better never chat. Can me tell Patrick, me tell you, you know, I wait till when him chat. Him not mention the police. Him not if them tell it, him not mention about who lock up. And it's wrong. Him don't even condemn it. Remember father's imprisonment. Him rather the government taxpayers pay the money for them. And them get the land. Them get the land. And then you use government money to pay for them. Him rather do that. Right? Him not talk about the soldier, not talk about the helicopter, him not talk about the resources of this. For one man show you something. Other woman are gonna file something. See, you know? And them see it and say she filed it, but them not tell me. And we have to try it up for ourselves, because we're there everywhere, you know. See? Continue. Continue.
Luckily, we were very frugal and responsible in how
people want to hear this. I'll be a garbage attack. Frugal and responsible. Nobody may ever see with them Japanese or Chinese thing, they tent. We see them get appalling. Him keep them because him know what him got a plan to do. Or what him do. You understand? Him keep them because him know what him plan to do or what him do. Continue.
How we use the materials that we were able to respond with. We never use off what we didn't need to use off. So what we got in aid and support and what we bought in stock, we never waste it. We put it down carefully so that when the next disaster strikes, whether it is hurricane or an untimely relocation and dislocating exercise, we are able to respond to the people. And we have been able to respond in the humanitarian crisis that has been created.
You hear this? Him no mention not no wrong police, him no want nothing for them desk. Humanitarian crisis. I'm about to fuck him, I'll tell you about the displacement now. Hear this. So everything I'm saying, it lead back to the government. You know? Hear this again now.
There is a longer term response that is necessary. And as all of you stand here, There are some of you who are occupying land for which you have not yet certified the occupancy. You have no title. Some of you have no lease, no permission. Some of you, it's land that has been handed down from your grandparents' time and you have been on it for how long, but it's not formalized.
But it's not formalized. And it take money for do it and they not the money, you know. Yeah, continue.
And others of you have been just living on land that you go and see nobody using it and you use it. Now,
well, I don't want to play it again, yeah. Him keep the resources now, I'm not go back there. Because him keep it for, yeah, here where I keep it for. Hold on, yeah, here. Hold on.
Jamaica can develop with informality. But Jamaica cannot develop with unfairness as well.
So when I talk about bullshit, because the government can't show, you see, if some people willing to build for them place, and the government did buy it, that means it's a nice, right? It's already everything that's set up on them good. From 2010. We wouldn't have this problem 16 years ago. We wouldn't have it. And them stop it. Yeah? Them. And then at them same man do it to take the land. Scrape them and scrape land. So I'm tell you can't live with the informal. Let me tell you this. If people them do have meaningful job and think nobody want to live like no, I can go. Me know them want big house and them want this and them want a car and them want to live comfortable. Nobody in a Jamaica, I them can't do better. Want to live on a gully bank. And when them can't do better, them just live on the gully bank. Yeah? Nobody now want to live how them live. Some people want to move out and want all a different spot to go live. Them don't have the money. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm not talking about the people and the wickedness. I'm going to talk about the baby. Nothing else. I'm strong. If no business about them, then I'm talking about squatting. You could have told me about 1 bedroom and then 2 bedroom and talk some little things and then tell me about squatting. The land where your father have, I him did buy it. I him did buy it. Can farm up there and do anything, I him did buy it, sir. You know? Your land where your uncle them have and them thing that them did buy it. I pass on upon them and them have title, them have paper feet. Me don't know how you get up. And you're born in a ghetto, you're born in a rural, and you're born and attack out some kind of things because you get out. You'd be an asset to do that. You're born a bridge behind you, you know. And this, I know what Andrew them, this is what them do, you know. When they want to vote, they want barefoot. They want, listen, look here. When the man want to vote, Andrew want barefoot. Forget vote and come tell you one bag of foolish. Honest. Andrew, honest, barefoot. It's a day that have met the clip, you know. Andrew, honest, barefoot. Look here. I vote him that look, you know. See my name and don't. How are this? Let me take up the picture and show. Look here. See me all up. How you see him now? When you see this, you know. I see what I mean there, the people them now look here. How this? See man done, yeah? But this, you see what them do? Them not real. Because you not see him nowhere else barefoot like this. Them not real. Upper Castle, yes. Them not real. So this is what them do. If you catch you, them come and go like them and you know and come them out of your pot. Even when you fall your ass to ass, them out of your pot to catch your ass. Because they want to vote. This them do anything. Them take anything at the time. Forget your vote. To convince people. You ever pray that these people, them not real. You understand? Them not real. Continue. Forget a vote, him go turn a couple of hours motor. Not a real motor in a couple of hours motor him turn. Forget vote. So them kind of people they say dangerous. Continue.
So whatever the government does, it has to address the issue of informality And we can't be too mouth about it. We have to speak straight about it.
Even when we talk about everything about straight, them start talk about straight now. But don't imagine this thing, this can't make him trick you.
Squatting is wrong. Informal settlement is not encouraged.
Get it? You know what they call informal settlement? Let me ask you something now. You have to stop that for Christian, you know. When we go a country, and I see people them with some land, and all them still, what you call them, informal settlement? They're there for centuries. Yeah. Yeah. And what you think about when them get in the when we get, you know, emancipation, get freedom, the little freedom, although we still mentally them chain up our brain to reality, not for our brain. Yeah? From 1838. That's 100 and enough years ago, you know. 100 and enough years that ago. See, 180 years that? Yes. See? Around 188? Around that? 38, yes. Around 188 years ago. And of our people, them, you know, them have them gone 10 miles from where them have way up in some bush. And them do this to feed Jamaica. For decades. Till them pass and for them pit. Now let me tell. And you call it, them have a pit latrine and them have certain things, but them live in them bush, but them serve the country better than Andrew do these things. Andrew will talk for free money now. And do foolishness and that be a bullshit. Andrew never do hard work yet, you know. You think we just get up and talk so hard work? Like we do? Andrew don't do hard work. Yeah? Andrew don't do hard work. See? Yeah. Yeah. Wait till the previous. Andrew don't do hard work, man. You see me, I say, Andrew don't do no hard work. Yeah? Continue.
But yes, every single Jamaican should have equal opportunity to get access to land and housing.
And all them talk there. Yes, these are the things we use. It does about you know. But just when you give them equal opportunity, every 10 years hard. And you have no job creation, more younger than lie, then they will never get an opportunity. So let me ask you something now, Andrew Honest. So a man where a doctor, and a man where a lawyer, and a man where him a gardener, them get equal opportunity, brother. I be a bullshit him talk, you know. You see? Because them have it greater than you, and you are struggle. You know, there is no equal there. A man said, you get a loan or you pay it back. You will not get the loan. So if you just talk, so you know, says an impossible task, don't do it. That me tell you with this guy. It's easy to tell that a man say, every man, you're easy to say it in a word. But when you just think about what me just tell you, say a bullshit him attack. He might get 28 million for him pay. Smarty might get minimum wage. Yeah? Minimum wage. For those 5 years, 100 years, they have to work. To get 5 years of him pay. Yeah? What kind of equal opportunity? Equal opportunity. They give everybody the same 28 million per year. So we have equal opportunity now if we want do what we want to do. But you can't have them pay indifferences then you tell me about equal opportunity. Because buy these places. It's not. So a man him can buy a house. And you could work 1 year and buy a house for 20 million and him still good enough. You can work 1 year and cash it. Him just leave it and buy cash. You can work and buy a house for 20 million. But you don't go work $813,000 for the year with minimum wage 17,000 per month, 17,000 per week, 17,000 per week, around 60 that's about 68,000 per month. You can work 68,000 per month and buy a house. And you can pay for the house less than a year. And you can buy a house 20,000, 15,000 less than a year. Taking a couple months. You can do it, but equal opportunity. Eh? We don't have garbage with Andrew on this, you know. Talk reality, brother. Talk reality. Continue.
The two things are not in contravention of each other.
And then, by the way, Andrew on this. Well, remember the people that must suffer. You see when they are in different speech, I try going on the head for this track, you know. Where the one of that speech I come from, the people that must suffer. Them just lose them home. Baby and everything, sick people. And them go up and lecturing. When it makes sense. Me not tell the same danger, boss. Continue.
Not in contravention. Now, we will be addressing the issue.
Yeah.
We will have to find ways to support those families who are impacted. But whatever our response is, we have to be careful that we don't set a precedence that is not sustainable.
And that when talk of foolishness. So, the house where you give it to one man, it's sustainable. Because you, right now, them have more than 6,000 family away from them house. More than that. So, if, and there's so much family, them that like 40 family, and you have about 6,000 and 8,000 family away from this. What do you mean by sustainable? What am I say? And by the way, the government never can, that's what we say. If a man can build him thing, I can give him, you know, a part of land there. So you look for leeching and I give him 3,000 acres. Leeching and money. Leeching at about farming, him never farm, we never see leeching a farm. Him in a banking. But you rather give him 3,000 acres. 3,000. And then make him hire people for farm. Instead of give me an acre, make me even live for even a little plot. And then me farm 3/4 acre. And I can't sell it. And that means I pick a banana and nobody not lock me up because I not thief it. I plant food for me and my family eat and then I have to sell. Create my one job and me there in my yard so I have to go away. Who a plant yam I sell yam, who a plant this I sell it. Eh? Why you never do that? More than one gilliching too much 1,000 acre. You see them now, and I talk about equal opportunity. Only if you look at them I do. Them put on the last, the big boy, them get anything. Only do the vote and them get things, them rub butter on the mouth and tell you no bullshit. It's a first stop your hand, big up yourself. Continue.
Because whatever we do now, everybody's going to expect that it is done going forward.
Yes.
So, which is why we are being very careful in preparing a response that is sustainable. Yeah. And mind you, this is not the only repossession, dislocation, eviction that is occurring.
You understand repossession, ma? You understand? And it's not the only one. Listen again. Open it. That means it's a plan. He may tell us that them have enough of them. And him lying out. Hear this.
That is not sustainable. Because whatever we do now, everybody's going to expect that it is done going forward.
Listen
so,
this.
Which is why we are being very careful in preparing a response that is sustainable. And mind you, this is not the only repossession, dislocation, eviction that is occurring.
When I say eviction, and that him say repossession, eviction, and the only one. I hear him say again, yes, sir.
And it is occurring on private property, but it is becoming a public.
People, all the man say no, nothing. But him tell us say them occurring on private property. Him say no, nothing about this. Or him can't tell me not see no other private property where I do it. Or him say that it occurring. That mean it's not the only one that occur on private. That mean I'm not afraid them I do. A land grabbing them I do. Yeah. No, yeah, no, Patricia. Tough on the right, him intimidate white people. When him say about private property, him say no nothing. But him tell us say this occur more on private property. You see, say me I tell us say him in tune with go on. Yeah? I do this. Him guilty, you know. I remember a few ministers them involved, you know. Andrew own this, are the minister for the land, you know. I him. I am in minions.
Public concern. So we have to be very careful in crafting a response. You know, what is amazing, and as I have your attention for another minute or so, everyone will say the government must respond.
Yeah, I'm talking garbage. But people, out of the whole talk, and you know, say evil bad, out of this whole talk, you mention the baby one time. You don't mention our mother who have a cesarean section, we can dead from any complication. You don't do it. You don't mention our mother none tal. When we say none, zero, none tal. Yeah? You don't mention our mother none at all. We can dead from complication. Right? Yes. And you don't mention none of the people them, the old one was sick, other baby, you have 1 month old baby there, you have other baby there. You don't mention nothing at all about this. Right? You come out and talk about land and history and everything. I notice him come out for the argument. When you notice, me a play man, him nobody, you know, you're not there's about no Coopers, the mongo said, but you know what happened? Yeah? Just hear him, and them on the land, you know. And them do it. Them do it. That's why them run out with Mark Golden name because them want more of the water. No, my sure owner say, you know, me have to have the receipt for things. I'm having the right side of them and draw them up. I'm going to get proofs of the lies them when I'm not with it. Oh, you can't hear Andrew Willis and believe him? Eh? Anybody named cabinet, the one of them are liar. And then when you know, fish headless, them target ISAT. We're not going to target. We're not make the germs target ISAT one another, man. Yeah, you understand? It will not work. Can't
the government must do something.
Yeah.
Yes, the government must respond. Yes, the government must do something. But
wait, we tell the one that talking here. Remember, you know, it's an emergency for the people them to move now. Do one of the talking when we are I know him mention nothing else about that, you know. Yeah. Can't tell nothing. Nothing. You must go say him see a little thing and the baby and it move him. Everything else, him attack the people them. The same people them where them does where the young mister say them vote for labor right. Cause them come and give them a farm work ticket and that I told her shut about. So them round and them give them all kind of little things. So, you know, them vote and shut about our mother and our family and the whole of them round there. So as she them vote for. Because, you know, when them come down and out, them vote. But we are dealing with them as, you know, as Jamaican. So it's wicked, continue.
What is the government going to respond with? Your tax dollars. Your funds that the government is going to respond.
But when you say your funds, and the people them funds too. Then if them tax dollars, you have to respond. You know, remember you get paid from outside too, you know, better. Yeah? If your people them can't get so much thing for chop, because we're not chopper. Why the people them can't get back something, you have to respond. What do you mean by them are respond with? Eh? Yeah.
It's your funds. So you need to take an interest in how those funds.
Brother, a 40 family that feed them funds set speed. Stop saying your funds and you are giving them things out of them one already. You are he might sit down, you know, and I give him a house to some. Because most of the people them where you see him go sit down around like this, I labor right them, you know. And them I get paid for the local service. I'm not joke me I make. Oh my part. So when him specialized pick out some place like myself, me get give one and give this one. You see him give one but say my singer no and me I say he man in fact me well with the bar and this, you know. I see him chain big and heavy like coach chain and you see oh you see say well you could have sell him chain and buy a house with it. Yeah? But owners feel I forgive him something because I know sometimes you have the activists them. Say my reward them. Can that thing do you know? You stick to him when him go there, watch him face and watch him movement. You never movements are him, man. Continue.
Will be used because the government can't respond and say, all right, everybody who is squatting, everybody who is illegally occupied, we're going to give you land.
You come the squatting now. Everybody who's squatting. So I'm sure you want me to talk about again, Andrew. You have the little baby just born. The mother, for one of them baby, they say she born the one who attacked 2000 she born. But she band, they come say people them dead. She don't know nowhere else where she live. Where do you call her a squatter? Or you call people squatter or band, come see them people live on something, and you call them squatter. Eh? You know, care, you know, put yourself in the world, you know, send yourself to go to school, let's say, what have you, because you're small, I grow up. Yeah? And you grow up on that turn adult, and your mother might have dead, or your people dead, and then you live there. And then turn and say, you come squat, pan. No, your band come up there, so your band. When I talk about bullshit. You see it? Yes, Sheldon.
Are we going to build a house for you? Well, what happened to the people who are...
People, Andrew, just notice how the guy are evil. No, people just get lit down on 40 family. And they might ask about people and give house. Meanwhile, they might give them people that sit down where laugh for house, you know. And out, you know. Yeah? And out. But you just stick out some people that feed them thing and ask, well, what happened to this and what happened to them. This is a bullshit. Continue.
Are occupying their lands legally, but don't have a house.
Get it.
What about other people who have followed the rule, but are in difficult circumstances?
Oh, this reach to the wall of this, Trish. Oh, them are chatting reach to the wall of where my talk say. Eh? Then the Chinese Daniels, Calvin. Them busy about nothing. Eh? Hear this.
What about them? Do we divert resources from them to this?
Where am I say? Where the argument come? Yeah, hey, me tell you, you know, the man destroy the people them play. And then they come up with that kind of argument when it make no sense. Everything with the man attack right, I say, just can't make no sense. A garbage. You hear this? And the baby, him evil, you know. If him about art, remember, you know, hear about baby, I think him there to turn up. And said, no, what? Him keep away. Mark, you go down the Thursday, you him chat Friday. It happened on Tuesday. And then him come declare, so, oh, I don't know, minister, we don't know nothing. And the man, the liar, talk to Crab himself. Yeah, because I know the first, when the minister in a, well, Andrew was a prime minister around there. Same way, so Crab was the minister. And Bruce was the prime minister at the time. But after that, Andrew. See? And then really come say these things. Continue.
So we have to think about the response very carefully. I want to say here that as a society, we must draw a line on this business of the illegal occupation of...
You saw that fucked up? What kind of illegal? Remember the people that live from it from the 70s and 80s, you know? And they must say, draw a line. Let me tell you something, Andrew. I'll be a fuck you talking, man. These are the same people that when them go and get vote for, you know. My brethren down in a sentence and tell me, Shaheen, get the people them from Tivoli and from Spanish Town to come make up vote for she win seat, you know. And be up a capital and somewhere up there, you know. They move it on now. Me as the police should come for us and Shaheen stop it. Because she have to use it for vote. And my brethren down there too. He was there. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't tell you everything, you know. I mean, I've got a brethren tell you the same thing. See? So when you hear them come and attack these things, them do a lot of mapping. This party, them not do nothing. Go straight. I'll be a criminality. And then they come talk like this.
But at the same time, we need to turn a new page on how we make lands available to the people of Jamaica. Not just lands, but housing. Because that is a challenge. The problem that we are having is that we are just not delivering enough housing solutions at the price and at the scale that
people in no Cooper's not at about. He mash it up. He might tell the housing, Andrew. If not, let me tell you, and these are people, my crunch numbers here. If National Housing Trust could have built 200,000 house now, they might go bankrupt because most people, unless they are captured, them can't buy it. If you notice, we're going to Jamaica, people borrow money and buy a car. The one of them carry gun. Place a lock down the left, right, and center. I don't just make a mark, I don't lock. When you have a Sherwin Williams in the whole land, and have to close them door, the manufacturing thing and turning them have to import, it's cheaper for them, that speak volume. When you have some big boy tell you, say, yo, it a mash me up, it speak volume. So if you build the house and you don't have no buyer, how it go? If you even have a private developer, and you go build 1,000 house and nobody not there for buy it, you're a block. Because the house might keep closer. You can't do that neither. You see me at all, you can't do it neither. You have to have buyer. And if the things soft and the money now make, you can't even build them. See? So when we talk about solution and we build, like the people that have money and wait till when it come. Not like that. Because enough private people have placed down there when they don't buy it. Give it for housing trust. So the matter about building, I tell the same care on the government, man, I bullshit this, man. That's why it's good when you do the census. Because you don't know who I work, where them I work. Yeah, you have an idea how much money them I work, so them can buy a house. One who live here, so one who can you question them and one who don't say, you know, for plan for the country. Not even the census them have right. You don't know who's sick in the house, who go school, who are work, what kind of job. So you have an idea, and that's so you plan as a government. Up to now, Andrew, not do that properly. Start not do that thing around 2/3 like the last time. You know, like, we have a good census. Eh? So you talk about bullshit. Continue.
Would want. That is the main challenge. The truth is that if the people who occupied Cooper's Pen, if they could have gone and gotten a house at a price point that they could manage, they would do it.
Yeah, all right. That alone, because that's the view. If you in a ghetto, you can buy a place, so you like come out and leave. You don't live good. You don't have the money. You hear what I'm saying? I just alone mention Cooper's Pen when him soon don't talk. Talk one thing up there, say so long him a talk. And now go think him say if them did have the money do it. Yeah, continue.
And so the conversation has to change to how do we get more houses constructed in a formal community much faster at prices that people can afford. That is the real solution.
And it might take your brain from the destruction and evenness them where the government does to him and the government do. And that him do pick your brain and I carry your boy you go around this and leave the whole thing. The focus, when you have a destruction like this man made, you focus to move the it are coming like the plane is crashed in a building. 9/11. You think them focus to come sit down and talk about this? Then make sure rescue who them can rescue and strip up dead body first. Then them say, right, we can rebuild now. And we're going to deal with them people out there, so. You see me, I said? Abuse to it, man. Those are one of the evilest piece of shit. Come up for young people time and then people buying it. But one of them, I hear my philosophy now. You should show me come from the old school. Where my father, the elders, because I remember them were before us. And them see more moons than us. And some little thing, nobody talk about you go to school now that make you brighter, you're full of knowledge. That is bullshit. We want to know what happened that adjust my style before we depart earth. So it's good when you have them and them now go stay around every day. See? So me now go talk about young people time, that's the next trick. Yeah? And people buying to the garbage. We want people with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Not Andrew one. This him never have none. None! Him have lies, and lies are more like PR can. You understand? PR can, lies, more lies, bullshit, PR can, misinformation, disinformation, lies, more lies are more lies. Lie, this thing ever work. Yeah? I just that I know nothing else. Yeah? Use PR and trick people. Continue.
Right? The solution can't be, which has been promoted by politicians in the past.
Yeah, I'm going to tell lie now from politician now. Remember, I'm going to Jlp do this, you know. But I'm talking about your car people and a Jlp do it. Yeah? Hear this.
Which is, you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it. And then after. Words will come and correct it. That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated.
So that's a don't speak again. Can only do it, you know. Only do it. I hear Donovan Williams now just move up the people, them and hear Rosa tell us if we win vote. So they move out some too, you know. Like that them. I'm a tough fucker that them do a port more when them a cut up harder. So you can't win back the seat again. So right in front of where that them a do. That them a do. And them say, remember my player, Queenie said they will never win again. But them keep up where they cut off this hand. So where am I talk about them do? Where am I talk about them do? But here where am I do now? Remember, you know, Mark Golden around 7 years old like him. 7. No far, 7. Nikisha and them younger than Andrew. Andrew are 54. But yes, still Andrew now come. And Andrew come up with that thing, say, at them over the PMP where I talk about the land now. At them. Before him born, he was a kid. Before him gone, him did little bit. Before him born, him did little bit, you know. So Nikisha was born the other day and Dayton them too. Dayton and I about 43, so him a 54. Like 11 years old and Dayton good. But yes, still at them. Him said before, him born, at them did I spread this and that. Hear this. Hear this.
That has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land, and then afterwards we corrected.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, I'm not going to say attack, you know. And who are Isaac and Nikisha them. And them at them were the one to, and him say never there neither, you know. Them I tell the people them to do this. Before him born, he must declare him the declare. Not my word, you hear him say, because them you see attack, right? He said them will attack. Yeah,
that is the real solution. Right? The solution can't be, which has been promoted by politicians in the past, which is you see that little piece of land there, one go settle it. And then afterwards we come and correct it. That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land, and then afterwards we correct it. I can swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. And I see.
You saw him lying now. And him swearing now. He's not a part of it. And Nikisha Birchell with us born the other day. Now I sat them, because them did attack, and them tap on this. You know, Mark Golden them. So him swear, him never even born. He was a little boy. Never born yet. He was a little boy. Yeah. You hear this? Yes. When I talk of foolishness, yeah, everything when I talk, remember you give me a little part, nothing can justify.
Afterwards we come and correct it. That's the genesis of this problem. That's the history that has repeated, that has gotten us here. The politicians who are talking now, they are a part of that problem. They were the ones who winked at people and told them, go and occupy the land, and then afterwards we correct it. I can swear here that I am not a part of that. I wasn't born when those things were going on. I was a little boy. And
I hear them at you. I wasn't born when those things are going on. I was a little boy. So people are younger than me now. And them I tell people go up and that. Them just can't in politics by the way. And them say at them, him not politics than them. Yeah? Nikisha and them. So at them, him said wait. He never born yet, he was a little boy. Eh? Yeah. And them I put it up in and run with it, you know. He never born yet, he a little boy. I sat on them and them put it, I sat on him too. But he never born yet, you know. He was a little boy. He must be born when he a man. Eh? And come on, move in front of me, you know. Move, you know, move. Yes. And these people have that when those put on is a show and a total lie. Yeah, he never born yet, he was a little boy. But not even when he was a little boy, Marky young too, Marky a little youth too. Mark was a little youth too. Mark was just 7 years older than him. Not no 15 and 20 years or something. Right? So when he talk these things now, tell me if it makes sense. Answer them what talk now. We see. Yeah, we see I talk now on the whole issue. Yes. Him say them do it. Them never have no politics. This time tell life on people, you know. And I know I must 2 times him repeat that him going to talk about little baby. But go on down there so. And then him say it again, them want to do it. And then him come with something when it make no sense. And I tell people about squatter. Yeah? Everything out of this guy mouth is garbage. No two way about it. Then the food they come back right. That's how they scream again. They not playing him and Caribbean, yes. Yeah? When I talk about crap. So him, yeah. No, in our barn yet. In them time when he was a little boy. So him gone back in the 70s, you know, when them people never, maybe I them mother and father never meet yet. Yeah? I agree. But yes, still, and them do it. Whenever in politics longer than most of who they right now. He man over there, so. He never born it, and him said he was a little boy. And then they idiot them and put up that too. No, but if you have my virgin tell me if you have a when it's the cartoon drop when him never born yet, him a little boy. So if you see him mother belly, but him a little boy. Mark Andrew when it's a name, him a little boy, you know. But he knows was a big man. Yeah, you know, we want to see something with that, don't it? Yes. This how him lie though. And I'm going to try to trap people. And by the way, him can't tell me so them never know. They make them run out with Mark Golden name and Peter Bunting name and them business place and say them own this. Then they run out with something dangerous. Yeah. The blame game thing have to stop though. Where you for all government accountable and all these nasty stews run up and down and assist the country destroy. Yeah? Man, I destroy the country. Yeah. He never born yet, him a little boy. Never even born yet, him a little boy. Him said, and him said, hey, and Nikisha and them him are talking and ice at them, you know. And Margot, him said them, tell the people them go pan land and do the whole of these things. But him never born him a little boy. Him in a politics before the one of them when they start about it. And him older than most of them around there, so you know. And Margot just few years older than him. But him never born yet, him was a little boy. You tell me now. You tell me. And when Mark a little boy, when film father do it for the country, I know our people, them know for how people them do that backside. When you come by, when mother and him father do and him grandfather. By mother's side. Come on now. Well, them do, I know. You know, the Jamaican tell them thanks, I know. Come on now. We don't have garbage with Andrew on this, you know. Andrew the latest thing, you know, I know people listen to this guy. And when him talk, them repeat him. And Big Mama, Mr. Big Mama come out to go on the Subaru, me rub it out. Andrew go for peanut bread and tell her life and him the best and when he my ambassador. That time peanut bread is a cut him and short and when him have a female way, I do and when him want it, him forget it. So like a cereal, you know, cereal R. Because like instead of peanut bread, you call him like agentire cereal R. You know? Yeah. Saying? Yeah, that's a cereal R, you know? Yes. Abbreviate it up. Saying? But when we talk, I'm sure 2 peanut bread, him cut off peanut bread, you know? And I'm not giving him. Yeah, because him the one, him not say, the audience, so him have a unique, you know, and to continue to spread the good message. And him going to help him. And I'm not talking back to the man. You must know, send love PR, that him carry peanut bread to trick the nation. Like, we don't see what peanut bread I say. We not, peanut bread, we don't have no problem, you know, because that's how him talk and make film thing, film audience and thing. You love him. But when Andrew, the Prime Minister at the time, go there, he desecrate the office. And then hear them now, boy, you know, your mouth, Prime Minister gone one up, see my peanut bread. I said for cut to man throat and them throats are feed man when them want it him come feet and him a charge where him a charge for. At that him and peanut bread say in care in the country. Yeah, because where him have a man and do all kind of little thing in care in the country. Run by him saying peanut bread say in care in a plate of food. That peanut bread say them carrying a plate of food. So cut him off from his sweat. But we not blame peanut bread. Peanut bread, they attack them. And peanut bread, man, woman, and children, all of them for dead, them nasty, and that crap. It's a man and woman by the millions. But you see them that tell me, I carry him in there and say, rather more. Peanut bread. Eh? These are PR. Never happened before in the history of Jamaica. I'm to him. Yeah? Yeah, the man them a play make that bang and eyes out the same. Remember run Ghana, yeah, man. If anything tomorrow me out here. Bless up. I'm out.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber do.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife and this straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold like a bull man. We send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they load some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.